I have nothing on. This
Welcome everyone.
pockets.
Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. Tonight we are doing Adventures of Loromir. And before we get going, I have a couple of really fun announcements for everybody. First and foremost,
Thank you, Tim.
Dragons in the Dining Room is officially sponsoring DeluCon.
Woo!
Yeah!
Woo!
Duluth!
We are
We live so far away.
We are talking to them about potentially doing another promotion. I'm not going to give any details yet, but we will let you know as soon as possible. Secondly, we are demoing a new crafting system, something that a lot of gamers have thought of putting into their D&D games. I took some time and slapped something together, and I'm having these guys tell me whether or not they're going to like it after demoing it for a while. And lastly, I have added a few things to the stream. We now have animations for our followers. We have animations for our subscribers.
Yay!
And we have animations for cheers.
Yay!
We only have a couple more left before we have custom animations for everything. I have been working way too much on these things. What's up, Big Wheezy?
Hey, Big Weezy.
Hello.
Hi, Krabby. Hi,
Hi, guys.
everybody.
Hi, Vistra of Loromir, who's that?
And there's also
Weapons better run.
a special surprise on our intermission. So if you guys could stick around for a little bit and watch that, I want you guys to see the little add-on that I gave for this. Now, without further ado, welcome to Adventures in Loromir. Last we left off, the party had made their way back to Talmond. While there, they mourned the loss of Alopsis. They made their way back to the cave that started the massive journey that they're on now, where Murin found himself some more information about the claws of Malar.
Heck yeah. I got to defeat the biggest thing we ever fought before.
And what is that?
I don't know.
Okay. I could have swore you got some information.
You said the most challenging thing ever that we haven't fought yet.
And I could have swore Eric gave you some more information about
The
that.
DM.
Well, let's double check that because
We
I.
died.
Isn't
Thank
it
you,
cute?
Krabby.
That
Thank
was
you,
adorable.
Krabby.
That was really cute.
See it.
The little
Dang it.
dragon.
I freaking missed
He
it.
popped up and he was like, oh, woo!
The far side of the cleft of
Hold on.
Gaz and the swamp on the other side
Sorry,
of the mountains.
Krabby, I missed it.
Okay.
It's a creature. Did I miss anything?
You did.
What'd I miss?
I'm not telling you.
I wrote. Okay. Alright.
If any of the other party members remember what it was.
I believe it was a blue eyes white dragon.
I wasn't
It
listening.
was a blue eyes white dragon.
I wasn't listening.
Not quite Blue Eyes White Dragon,
It's a
but
creature, but I didn't realize it was.
Is that dragon?
Eric let you know.
Oh, well, Eric should repeat himself.
The
Yes,
party
thank you.
just let you know too.
Oh, no, thank you. Oh, I'm
Um,
gonna let my food quick.
after
Oh,
after a bit of a
Call
drinking
Daddy.
contest at the Boar's Head,
Oh gosh.
Eric did not get it, so that Mirren had to call him Daddy for quite a while. Instead, Mirren can now call the Boar's Head group what?
Mirren's pack.
There we go.
Oh!
For how long?
Woo!
For how long?
Another 29 days.
29 days.
Or in real life, 3 years.
Yeah. So the next month passes without. We just spend a month chilling.
Then, after that, they made their way to Naivara's homestead, to which she found out that it was actually an estate.
Uh-huh.
Being a little bit young before she was dropped off at the nursery, her memory of the home was very faint. The only thing that really stuck out in her mind was the incident with her brother. As she explored the estate with her companions, there was a strange odor that everybody smelled. There was a strange sound of something scraping along the floors and walls. A small layer of dust all over everything, and an eerie feeling permeating the house. After finding a letter hidden in a secret compartment in her dad's desk, Naivara learned that her parents were using the guise of being cartographers to actually hunt the demon that had taken her brother.
They were actually
I thought he
supernatural.
had just died.
And that's what your childhood memory gave you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no more imitation crab for me.
After
Okay.
searching most of the house, you eventually made your way down to the basement with a lot of foreboding, as this is where the loss of your brother
It's
happened.
carbs. She's watching what she's doing.
And you found an illusory doorway that once the illusion was dropped, standing behind a strange force field were two closets and a strange creature that was being formed out of bone.
Spooky, scary.
And the last thing you heard before we left off
You have returned. I can now take the third soul from this family.
Not today!
a strange and
Not on my watch.
foreboding statement from this creature.
It was
Bonus
that
action.
bad that I wrote it down.
However, there is something even more odd about this statement, as it doesn't feel like it came from the creature itself.
No.
The sound of the voice, though it was heard by everybody, it takes you a moment to realize that it was in your head.
Say that one more time.
I just can't get you out of my head.
It's in your head.
In your head.
Zombies.
Diamonds. I was gonna say creepy.
That's not
Alright, so are we,
I
It's a
know.
sad song.
It is a sad
In
song.
real life, it's a sad song.
it's a very sad song, with an even sadder background for the remake.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And she's no longer with us, so.
Well, that's why
They did amazing on the video for it though.
I haven't
Oh, I
seen
did
the
all my
video.
salad,
I
so
really
I
want
did
video's
to.
not eat the rest of the imitation crab on it. Okay. Sorry, I am now invested in the game. I was
Are you
just
sure?
panicking because carbs, yes.
Alright, that being said, there is now a strange voice that threatened you saying, I have two of the souls of your family, I can claim the third. A creature being formed out of bones. You want to chuck one my way?
Just throw the whole
Chubby
stem.
bunny!
Throw the whole stem at him.
Thank you.
Nice catch.
That's an awesome throw. Great.
I'm gonna need a PHB.
Where's her?
I can't, thank you.
Oh.
Very
It's mozzarella.
Please.
Yeah.
I need to look at it first.
There's no carbs.
Make sure
There's
that
none.
stays.
There's no. Less than 1 gram
Make
of
sure it
carb.
stays over here.
So what would you guys like to do?
It's cheese.
Oh.
I have a
I'm
question.
making sure.
I have an answer.
It could have
Mm.
flour on
I just
it.
happened to throw my spiritual weapon through there, trying to see if it would illuminate the room.
Yes.
Whatever happened to it? Because they're
It's
just
still floating there.
like, did it go past them or is it in front of them?
It's, well, how about we draw a room?
Okay, let's do that.
Woo!
Who wants the markers?
Not
I'll
me.
do it.
You get the markers.
Here, Tom. Here, Kim. Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
You say Pam?
I'd like to buy an eye, please.
No, I said Tom.
Well, I mean, he's
Done.
close. Just a vowel off.
I get called Kim and Lim and Jim and John and
I get
Tom.
called Sandra all the
You
time.
know.
What? Tim,
Hello.
would you like some mozzarella?
No, but thank you.
Okay, I think that's
So-
where it's
For
going.
calling
It's
Blake
Mirren.
mozzarella.
This
Could
is
you
Angela.
draw me a
How may I
room,
direct your
please?
call?
To mock
Hi,
top it up.
Sandra.
Hey, table.
Yeah.
I'd like to not have to yell.
What?
Thank you.
Navara, how much do you like this house?
Don't yell at us, Daddy.
Hold on a minute. Let me finish drawing the room before you start going in for
Before we
Well,
start
kind of,
fireballing.
because there was a very important question asked.
Crappy.
You have a 5-foot hallway.
Okay. Where do I start?
We'll start. Do 2 squares
Does it start
away
with a fire
from
and
Kay's
with a
character
ball?
sheet.
No.
There.
Okay,
Yes.
that's long enough. A gap so that you have the doorway. No. Keep going. There you go.
Yep.
And it terminates there up toward Taya. So there's your hallway.
Okay.
That is the doorway into the room. From there, you can see that the room extends 20 feet back.
Okay.
That's the back. That's the wall.
Yep. Back wall.
And who's standing
There
at
it
the doorway
is.
now? Ilfikir's standing at the doorway.
Yes.
Give me the mini.
You can put Ilfikir. All the minis are covered by the food.
Yeah.
Okay, so the grape will be Ilfikir. A tomato can be.
No, that's Ilfikir.
I thought you had already gotten Alpha Care out earlier.
I didn't. You know what? I can use. No,
Yeah.
too soon.
The top one or the bottom one?
I was
we
gonna
can
Please don't, please don't use it down.
Bottom one.
Okay, no, fine. I will.
I just I think
Please, bless you.
You
I
can
think
see
Ilfikir
from
and-
there to the left, to your right, it will extend 10 feet. Come in 5, and there is a doorway there.
Piranha, do you want piranha?
And then draw another 5-foot space going toward Taya. And that's all she can see from that angle. To the right of the center of the room, it extends and you can't see a wall.
How far does it extend?
From that angle, we'll say 15 feet. And you cannot see a wall. Now, seeing as you have that one, honey, can you grab the campfire looking mini?
Is this a 5 foot?
That is a 5-foot.
So okay, so we're like single file.
The campfire? Here's the campfire.
Yeah, put that. Put that campfire.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Yep, right, perfect.
say
And
I,
that is where you see this guy,
I think
the bone guy.
Vistra was up near Alpha because
Do
we
you
had
want
just
this?
He's standing right by that campfire in the front of it.
because we had figured out the
Here.
illusion thing and we
In the
had
front of it.
erased part of it to make the illusion
Anyone
go
else
away.
need it?
And then these guys will represent the
I think
closets.
we're good.
And they
Yeah,
will be
'cause-
they will be standing right in front of the doorway.
Where's the other one going?
Right next to it.
Left, right?
Doesn't matter.
Because I would have been near the front because otherwise.
The last person I remember going down to the bottom of the stairs was Ophikir to rip the one talisman off to reduce the illusion. To remove the illusion.
So it was both of us.
No. Naivara, you were still at the base of the stairs because you just went down far enough you could reach it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So last I knew it was Naivara, Ilfikir, Vistra.
Okay. I was somewhere that but
People had to switch
Yeah.
for going up and down the
okay,
stairs.
that works. I think I was envisioning like an open set of stairs so we could all.
Yep.
Because I think we said we were Brady bunching it, so it's like we
You were
could all
trying,
see.
yep. And I allowed a little bit of freedom there.
Yeah, and that's fine. So I'll just be.
And now for you, you'll have to figure out
Need to rate
what
things.
represents your spiritual weapon.
Me?
On the map, we need something to represent
Oh.
your spiritual weapon.
Someone rewrote 2 of my spells because that's not my handwriting.
It was not me.
It wasn't me. I did not touch your sheet.
I did not write that. That is not my handwriting. I don't write keys like that. Yeah, look at the absorb
my
on
spiritual
absorb
weapon.
relevance.
Now, where do you want it?
Well, I'm assuming if I threw it into the room, it's past them somewhere, so just put it along the back wall, I guess.
Like,
How would you
not
throw it in the
mine.
room?
Well,
It appears
it's close
where
to
you
mine,
want it
but
to
it's not
appear.
mine.
Okay,
Right.
but the other person who can see in the
No,
room.
it's not Taya's.
It
is-
happened beforehand.
Okay.
People
I mean,
have shifted. People shifted around.
I would also be okay with like retconning and saying that I didn't throw it, but whatever. Either way, it's up.
That's actually that one's your call. Do you want to have it out there or not?
How about if we say that I didn't throw it? Because I threw it trying to illuminate the
Then make
space.
sure
So.
you did not mark it off on your character sheet.
No, that's definitely
Give
not.
yourself that spell back.
It's none of us.
The S's are different too.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
now that everything is set up, Naivara,
Crap.
Thank you.
this is what you see in front of you.
And
You
here.
just heard that voice. Everybody just heard that voice in their head.
Zombies.
What would you like to do?
There's 3 people in front of me in a 5-foot hallway, so I can't do anything.
I'm talking to Naivara.
Oh, this is Murin's back.
Yes, and Naivara is the one
And this is
standing in front of the
Naivara's
door.
house. It may be Miran's back, but this is Navarra's house.
Alright.
For now.
You're not gonna burn my
You've been overruled by
house.
possession. It
Who are
is the
the
intent
other-
of the law.
Who are the other 2 souls?
Your brother and your mother.
Means my father's still alive.
Didn't we kill you? In the house of Narthan?
You have never been strong enough to attempt that.
Then what did we kill in the house in Arthen?
I don't think we actually call that.
I
I don't think we actually killed it.
You
Okay,
have
season
yet to
2
defeat
sub-villain.
any of my minions.
Varus just shouts down the hall. So what's going on? What do you guys see?
You can hear that too.
Huh?
You can hear it. Everybody hears that.
Oh, I hear it too. Oh, never mind.
All I can see is the back of Vistra.
You guys can hear the conversation, but
It's pretty good.
one of the weird things, Naivara, that you're noticing,
Do you want a
that
flavored,
bone creature's
Sick.
mouth
Nothing.
isn't moving.
Sugary
a flavored sugary drop?
bot.
Do I recognize the
What?
voice though,
What is the
other
call?
than Narthan?
Nope,
So it's the same voice as Narthan?
No.
No?
you don't recognize it.
Mm.
Whose voice is it?
The creature talking to you.
Yes, give those to your dad.
All the sheets.
Who wants character sheet or spell sheet? Sorry.
Oh, yes, me.
Yes, please.
That worked.
Disadvantage on
Dang.
Disadvantage on you, cow.
Actually, I gave one to you too, Mirren, because of the thought process you were having.
Huh?
I made
You
one
need
for
one
you
too.
too.
What? Oh.
The thought
What are you thinking
process.
about doing next level?
I don't get paladin spells for a long time.
But you still need one for spells, don't you?
For like 7 years from now.
Right.
How is that for
People are
you?
so difficult.
Yeah, they are.
I just say if you don't need a
Is something you want to say?
spell
I
sheet.
just said it. You should pay attention.
Huh?
Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
What would you like to do,
Say what
Naivara?
you need to say.
Now, mind you, you still have those two little closet things standing in front of you that are scratching at the force field now.
Is there anything happening to the force field as they do that?
No, but it looks kind of neat. Little scintillating lights.
Oh,
I like that word.
It's a fun word to say.
Scintillating?
Scintillating.
It's like
Why are you here in
fluctuating.
my house?
There is a passageway now. We can enter as we see fit.
And we hear all of that too, right? Okay, everything that. Okay.
A passageway?
You are daft.
I haven't been to this house in years.
You are confused by a word, though.
I'm sorry. Who are you? What's your name?
These are interesting.
I'm the one who will eat all of your souls.
That's an odd name. Okay, I'm gonna call you Todd.
Todd the Soul Eater. Well, his name won't matter when he's dead.
Can we name one of the closets Philip?
Todd and Philip.
Where is this passageway?
I think he's standing on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your house. Again, you really must be daft.
You're not very nice.
Closet.
It's a demon.
Doesn't mean you have to be rude.
You're a
Do
little
you wish
sassy.
to retrieve your family?
It's a tarp.
At what cost, though?
You only must defeat me and my minions. Or, if you strike a bargain with me, I can lead you right to them.
Ooh, bargains.
You guys don't hear this part.
Oh.
Oh.
Where are they?
They're in my domain.
Are demons from another?
Plane.
From the lower
Why are
planes.
they? Why are you going after my family?
Your brother made
Where's
it
my
so easy.
Is it that one right there?
Is it the shiny one? I thought that's ours.
No. No.
Thinking he was powerful enough to make me his
This one right
servant,
here.
That's
I
Andrew's.
only turned it on him.
That's what he was doing?
It's the special artwork one. Oh, that's not it either.
But again, I can give them back to you.
Oh, yep.
Strike a deal with me, or take them from me.
I do not know.
Which do
Apologies.
you think you can do?
Should I give it a shot?
Navara. Now can I hurt it?
I don't want this house destroyed, though.
Can we roll initiative? I'd just like to do something.
What would you like to do?
She said I can't burn it.
What would you like to do?
Tidal wave.
Oh god.
Okay,
I didn't
read
say
tidal
big
wave.
burn. I said I don't want this house destroyed.
I heard burn.
Tidal wave. I can summon a wall of water and shape it to my needs. It can be 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall. They must make a dex save or be marked or fall prone and take 48 bludgeoning damage, or half on a success.
Point you can see.
120 feet.
Does it say any at a point that you can see? That's the part I'm looking at.
Oh, hold on, because it's not in the PHB. It's in.
Joe, you didn't happen to take mine, did you? Because you were showing the set.
Patrick, you're sure that's not it?
Show what?
The PHP.
It's not. That's
I
not.
didn't-
It's a special
It's a special one.
No, I didn't touch it.
Okay. So I know we just showed Tim before stream.
Yeah, I know it's here.
Okay, well I just need to borrow one then.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Yes, somehow it
Within
did,
range.
Somehow it did manage on my feet.
Thank you.
Within. Conjure a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range.
Okay.
That's
I
the
can't hear you.
planar chart on the right
You can
side.
have water. Yes, you can have water.
Demons come from the lower planes.
Okay. Then, yes, we will, at this moment, roll initiative.
I get advantage.
So you say.
I have an ability that does.
So you say.
A good thing because they're both crappy.
My dice on the side. So there's more room. Tim, if I start like encroaching, let me know.
Okay.
Ooh.
Too many things. Oh, goodness, really? Alright.
I'm so mad about the imitation crab because that was really good.
Sorry.
Now I know why.
Was it really that many calories?
Calories, no carbs. Yeah, it's like 12 grams of carbs for 2 ounces.
Nagara.
Because it's all synthesis.
10.
Synthetic.
Synthesis.
Makes sense.
Corona.
I can play this on my accordion.
4.
Really?
Yes.
That sucks.
I know.
Visra.
7. We were just rolling like champs tonight.
Mirren.
9.
9. Varys.
6.
Ilfikir.
19.
The only person rolling the teens.
I don't like
Very
demons
wonderful.
just as a rule.
10.
Why are you waving your hand at me?
Because insect
You do?
manipulator.
Oh, I don't. Can you explain it to me?
Okay. Can
Think what you said.
read that off to me?
I don't like demons just as a rule.
Starting at 9th level, if you spend 1 minute at least observing or interacting with another creature outside combat, I can learn certain info about its capabilities compared to my own. DM tells you if creature is your equal, superior, or inferior in regard to 2 of the following characteristics of your choice. Intelligence score, wisdom score, charisma score, class level if any. At DM's option, you might also realize you know a piece of the creature's history or one of its personal traits if it has any.
Okay.
I was thinking in game and I was like,
I will give you that just
Sorry.
before Ilfikir. I will give you this just before Ilfikir casts her spell. So you learn something important about this creature.
Yep, and I have to choose 2 characteristics.
Yes.
Bless you.
thank you.
Just out of curiosity, Anne, what are most of your spells based with? Like, your more deadly spells?
Mine are mostly wisdom.
Yes?
Charisma.
Wisdom or charisma, I think, would
Or
work.
the 2 most
I can
common
choose
ones.
2 of the following. I could choose 2. So I'm gonna go with wisdom and charisma just because I kind of figured.
So what are you trying to figure out?
So it's the DM tells you if the creature is your equal, superior, or inferior in regards to the intelligence score and wisdom score, and your option.
What is your wisdom score?
My wisdom score is 12, and my intelligence or my charisma is 13.
It is less powerful than you with wisdom, and more powerful than you with charisma.
Just like the freaking worm.
And
That was such
something
an awesome battle this morning.
something that
She got
kind
so
of
hard on that, though.
something that kind of kicks up
Yeah.
in the back of your head.
Just until 6 for charisma is like.
This is a creature you have never heard about. And you're talking, well, actually I take that back. I'm assuming you're questioning the bone creature in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's something you've never heard about in quite a number of things. As a matter of fact, nothing like this has ever been described. So there is nothing in the back of your head that says, ooh, I know this about it. Because there's nothing there. Ilfakir,
Yes.
do you announce this, Nagara?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Navara, take half a step back.
She can't move.
They're ignoring them.
I just reach in front of her. Hi there. Bye there. Tidal wave.
Okay, and how are you making this tidal wave work?
I am going to have it, let's see, these are 5-foot squares?
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. The room's 30 feet wide. It's going to start at this end of the room, and it's 10, how high are the ceilings?
8 feet.
Okay, 8 foot high and then 12 feet wide because it has to fit within.
Yep.
And just,
So from the doorway to the back wall.
yes.
Okay. Because this side, that side doesn't help
Okay,
very much.
from the doorway to the other side, the
Okay.
entire back wall, you watch me just,
And what do I need to do for the critters?
you need to make a dex save, and you need to beat, I have 14 written down, and that feels really low. I have 14 written down, so go with it. But that feels really low for her.
What are you
And what
sorcerer.
happens on a save?
gonna
On a save, they take half damage.
And on a fail, they take full damage?
They take full.
8 plus proficiency.
Does anything happen beyond damage?
That's right. They are knocked prone if they fail,
Awesome.
which is weird that it's a dex. It feels like it should be a strength. I need one more d8. Can I borrow one from someone, please?
You rolled really well with mine earlier.
Okay.
So she'll use it again.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Let me know when to.
Okay.
$24.
24 damage?
Yes. 8, 8, 7, 1.
The bone creature disappears.
Disappears.
Yes. All you see is bones scattered about the back wall.
Is the force
cool.
field
Yeah, I
still
saw that.
intact?
Huh?
Is the force field still intact?
Yes.
Okay.
What about the closets?
They're still at the doorway.
Are they wet?
Yes.
Good.
Did you get knocked over?
No.
Okay. That's everything for me.
Okay. And we come to this.
Ooh, I wonder if I should scoot back to make room. No, it's okay. Because there's a force field.
Everything goes dark.
Ah, who turned on the lights?
Shoot, I did! I didn't
No, you
need
didn't.
to. No?
You all
Oh.
recognize this. Mirren, this actually brings back PTSD.
The horses! She's back from the grave to darkness us.
Exactly.
And none of us can see through it.
We could if I didn't roll such initiative.
Initiative?
I would say.
Actually,
Never mind.
Or are we out of combat?
is darkness considered an element?
No.
Oh.
It's me or her.
Um,
I was thinking we're out of combat.
I can answer that one for you.
No. Double sight is a
Nagara.
A warlock
warlock
ability.
thing.
I know. I forget that she's a traditional tiefling because
Nagara.
I confess.
It is dark.
Uh-huh.
The game went dark.
Then I can recognize this as magical
Oh, all
darkness.
of you know that this is darkness. All of you recognize this.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Not friends.
It's a Loxus to bring it to us again.
I'm pulling out my short
Stick in my
sword.
head.
Okay.
And well, I can't see, so
Right.
I'm gonna hold. Because obviously I can't see anything.
As everything just went somber.
Mirren.
Ah! I can't see.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, last time we were in this situation, my valor was stolen from me. So, I'm gonna look for flags on the ground to make sure that I still have mine.
You do not find a flag on the ground.
Damn it.
I still have heroism.
Yes, you do.
Well,
I'm immune to being frightened.
You scratch my back.
there's not really a whole lot I can do. I can't move forward because it's A, it's dark, and B,
There's people in front.
yeah, it's nut to butt over here.
We're 5 feet apart.
Wait a minute. Are all of us in darkness?
Yes.
How is that even possible?
Because it's centered on us. Would it,
But who?
well, Ilfakir would know that because she understands that spell very well.
Oh, I've never been the target before.
Why are Karana and Varys hi back so far?
Because he was back by the steps. I don't know where the steps are.
Well, like there's a like an entire 5 foot space.
Well, maybe that's where they wanted to be.
I was just asking.
Oh, I don't know.
Now it's a conga line.
Anything else in
Da.
there? Okay.
I'm gonna punch the wall.
Roll it.
Okay.
Vistra.
Yeah.
I didn't roll a hit.
Punch fist from the back.
You can't miss the wall.
Well, here's the wall, guys. Boom.
Vistra, it is your turn.
Maybe. Let me see something.
You can't see anything.
I have an idea.
The mini. It's Voxus.
Your idea hurt.
Aha!
No, it was really good though.
Are we all just gonna stay standing?
That
Well, there's a force field.
On the door.
There's nowhere else to go.
I had a chance to see into the room, correct?
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shatter in the room.
William Shatner.
All it says is from a point of my choice.
So as long as you identify a spot in the room, you don't have to see it because it just says point of your choice.
Technically not true.
Within range.
You cannot see a point of origin to cast it to. I will allow you to do this.
That's a good thought.
I will allow you to do this. However, we're going to have fun with it.
Oh no.
Where do you want to center the spell?
On the fire pit.
Roll me a d8. actually be one square left from where you wanted it.
Towards you?
Towards Varys.
It'll still hit one of the closets.
Yes.
Shouldn't it still hit both?
It's only a 10-foot radius.
Oh.
So
And
that
which,
would be 15.
which closet is it? Is
The
it
one that's around the
kobold
door.
or the goblin?
Goblin.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that one. And it needs to make. Oh, it needs to make a con save.
Okay.
Con save?
Yes.
Still it? Okay, that's weird. I don't remember it being con save.
It's always been con save.
It changed on me. Shh.
Mandela effect.
And that's 3d8. 1, 2.
Oh, good. And the DC?
The correct DC is 16.
Awesome. They both beat it.
That's okay. The one still takes half damage. Because only the one's getting hit.
Yep.
That's an impact then.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh!
It only takes 3 damage. That's already halved.
Oof.
I rolled 6.
Oof.
On a scale of 3 to 24, you rolled 6.
Yep.
Okay.
This is where
That
you
brings
get the
us
lucky
to Varys. Now, mind you, you guys can still hear on the force field.
Gross.
Varys.
Does the force field make a light?
No, nothing visible.
It's darkness, yeah.
So nobody's been moving forward. I can't see
Nobody's
anything.
moved that you're aware of. But you are at the far back of the
Yeah.
pack, and yes, you are in darkness. Everything
Can't
just
see.
went.
I'm gonna turn around and start walking back the other way.
Roll me a dex.
Safe? Check.
The dex.
16.
16? Yeah, okay. You're not too familiar with the household, but you do manage to make your way out without tripping over everything.
I'll just go until I'm
10 feet.
not in darkness.
10 feet
That's
is all
it?
you have to move, and you are out of it.
Okay, and then when I come out of the darkness, do I see anything?
Black in
Wall
front of you.
of darkness.
A wall of black.
No, I mean like.
You're in the house.
Okay, but when it was
Nothing
being
has changed.
Bone dude isn't
Nothing
standing
has
there
changed.
waiting to bone me. Okay.
Did you just say?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me.
All right, well then I'll
What's that symbol?
stop and just say, okay, the darkness ends here. I'm about 10 feet back,
Fire.
Oh, fire.
and then I'll just chill and be ready for something to pop out.
Okay. Karana.
I'm going to go join Varys.
Roll me a dex check.
Follow the sound of my voice. Can she get advantage with me helping her?
What'd you roll?
2.
I'm right over here.
Okay. You're slow about it. You're moving at half speed.
I'm literally right here.
You're still in darkness. No, you're not.
Hey, how's it going?
Bleh. I don't have pupils, but if I did, they'd be like, bleh. Oh boy. I would like to scan the rest of the room that is not encased in darkness to see if anything is coming out of the woodwork, so to speak.
Nope.
It's literally just there.
Yep.
Do I hear any more of those little slithery sounds?
That little strange scraping noise.
Not from the closets, I mean like the little
A little
bones
strange
wiggling.
scraping sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Ah. And there's no other doors down here. That is the only other room.
You've searched the rest of the house. The only place left is the basement.
I'm working on it right now.
Why don't we just wait the darkness out? How long is it? 10 minutes?
Probably recast it.
Let him cast all his darknesses then.
Okay.
He can't get through.
I think it would be best if we regroup.
It's too dark. I can't hear you.
We're both right over here.
Huh?
We're 10 feet away.
What?
But no,
Miriam
Naira.
said we need sign language to
I
communicate.
think it would be best if we regroup upstairs.
Or outside.
Or the other side of the God's glass.
Anything else?
Nope.
Ilfikir.
Nope.
We're still in darkness?
You are.
Not me.
Awesome sauce. And we've tried to go through the force field, yes, just as a reminder?
No,
No.
Nope.
No?
No.
we've left it intact.
Everyone's just standing there.
No, Chucky.
I cast spider climb on myself.
Okay.
And I'd reach out and touch the wall. And I go up the wall till I'm on the ceiling.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow it because I'm right on the corner of the doorway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna on the ceiling and I'm gonna use like the hilt of my dagger. I'm gonna pull it out and tap the force field with it.
It resists.
It resists,
Yep.
but there's no like. Does my dagger?
It stops.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. Then I am going to turn and crawl on the ceiling the other way until I'm out of darkness.
How far can you
Run
go?
me.
How far can you move?
I can move my full movement.
How
30.
far
I'm
can
sorry,
you move? 30. So 5 going over Nivara.
Mm-hmm. What about the climb up the wall?
5 going over Nivara.
Okay.
Run back to her spot. She's got 15 more feet of movement.
Who's on darkness then? On
Yep.
the wall.
So I am on the ceiling.
You are now on the wall of a different room. You
Okay.
came out.
Oh, okay. But I'm out of the darkness.
No, you were out
No.
of the hallway.
Gotcha.
You can tell that by the change of terrain. But you're still in darkness.
Dang.
I'm up here, guys.
Huh?
Anything else?
I thought I was the one to do that trick.
You can't see her.
No, that would be it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't see her.
Oh.
We're out of darkness. She's still in it. But I'm sure it's a cool trick.
Okay. I'm still here waiting. I still have your family. And you guys are scurrying around like ants.
Come back a man.
Open the door and come in. I'm not going anywhere.
Turn your darkness off and I will.
I can see just fine.
You're not going anywhere because you can't.
I can go back to my home.
Why don't you?
Bye,
Very
Felicia.
well. Nivara. It's your turn.
Are we still in darkness?
Since he hasn't gone anywhere.
Which means he's still here.
It's in our heads.
Maybe he just didn't pay the electric bill.
Damn that Loromir Electric,
Oh,
they
did
are
you get
so mean. Always
Do that
killing our
stuff.
electricity when we're only a freaking 5 minutes late.
I'm gonna start heading up the stairs.
How far can you move?
Roll me a dexterity check.
30.
13.
You're still in darkness.
By like the edge of it.
Unless, of course, you double move. You jerk.
Yeah, I'm gonna double move.
Hmm?
Because that takes my. I'm just gonna move. Because turning action.
Okay. Miri.
And I'm literally, I've just like collapsed onto my knees.
I'm gonna move slowly with my hands on the wall so I can guide myself back to the front door.
If you're moving slowly, you're moving at half speed.
Whoops!
What just happened?
It's a good dex check, though. You looks like you caught most of them. Or did you catch them all?
I caught them all, like little Pokemon.
I was gonna say a Pokemon.
There's one that just dropped on the floor though.
Is it really?
Yep.
Dang it rolled off my lap then, because I had them all.
I move 15 feet,
I felt it hit.
feeling the walls.
Must be on the inside.
I go up to the front where the force field is.
Oh, you're going down? Okay.
Are you yelling timber?
You feel the change in texture to yeah, it's got almost a kinetic feel to it. Not kinetic electricity, a kinetic feel, the vibration.
Oh, ooh.
Beach Boys are so awesome.
Drop your darkness and I'll come in.
Anything else?
Drop your spell and I'll drop the field.
There is no response.
Okay.
Why?
I have my my claw in my hand and activated.
Okay.
Do you still hear the things?
No.
No.
Because they're leaving, like we told them to.
I didn't tell him my husband.
That's true, you were rather nice about it.
I'd rather not break the force field though. I can't fight that thing. We're not strong.
That would bring us to Vistra.
I can do it.
My turn.
Niran just went. It's your turn.
I can do it.
I will start moving back towards where I hear the voices of my other party members other than Mirren, who pushed past me so rudely.
Okay. Can somebody move Vistra up the stairs?
This is like my third one of these today.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity check?
Yep.
That's going to be a
Hydration buddies.
whopping... Ooh, that's actually really good. 19.
Yep.
I'm
You
sitting
make your way. You make your way through the darkness rather well.
now from hook piece.
Very. Anything else out of you, Vistra? Now that you are out of the darkness by the looks of it.
Because now you're blinded by the light.
Nope, I think I'm good.
Varys.
I would just.
You know,
I
when I was
would.
a kid,
I would really like to know what the plan
Sometimes
is,
I wrapped
because
up like a douche.
I mean, are we here to kill this thing, or are we here
Why
to
was that?
just walk up
It doesn't. I was a kid.
and walk away? Anybody? Nobody.
Huh?
Sorry,
First.
sorry.
Kill later.
I just want to know what we're doing. Are we just gonna turn around and walk away?
I don't do that.
Let's get out of the
What is-
darkness and I can take care of
I'm
him.
out of the darkness.
I'm not.
I'm currently
Calm
collapsed
down,
on the
nerdy.
floor.
You're collapsed on the
Don't
floor.
speak to Vistra that way.
Like knees just kind of give way.
Oh, I missed that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't identify herself that way.
I'm sorry. I missed that. Did you get hurt,
No, it's just like
or you're just overwhelmed by the stitch?
yeah.
Okay.
It was literally just overwhelming, and I
Super
like dropped
serious.
to my knees.
Okay.
Really?
So
Almost makes me wish I had worn my blue one.
What? Dragon.
how about if I pick you up and carry you out the front door? How far from the front door are we?
You would be moving at half speed,
Mm-hmm.
aiding another person to move.
Double move just to get her out of the house and get her away from this, whatever this is.
Okay.
I'll save you.
I put in like no resistance either.
0 ohms.
I cast Spare the Dying on you, anyways.
You can't save a dead soul.
Oh my god.
If you break my table,
Corona.
I'll cry.
I'm glad they're taking my advice and I'm following after them.
All right. Ilfikir.
Yep. Now that I'm in this new room, I want to continue forward carefully.
You do. You make your way out just fine. Out of the darkness.
Okay, am I that way?
Whichever direction you want to head.
So we were in
Okay,
like a
I'm-
little hallway
You
leading
can
down the
head
stairs.
left or right because you've exited the doorway. You can head left or right or forward.
You were heading in our direction.
Gotcha.
It's just
I
that
will.
you left the hallway into a
You were
room
also
that we were in.
spider climbing, which puts you on the ceiling, which gives you slightly different terrain than they had to work with.
Okay, fair enough. I will. I will continue on the ceiling until I'm above Varys and Navara,
Okay.
and then I will look down over Navara. You okay? I'm standing on the ceiling, like so my head's like.
Absolutely
Shoot.
no answer.
What in the world's going on?
I don't know.
The light in here just changed? Or am I having like a stroke?
The monitor changed.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see the monitor. The light in the room.
But, like,
And then
everything's okay on stream though.
It
Yeah.
could have because the light that gives
My
off-
monitor just died again.
Yeah, it's everything's on that monitor now.
Weird.
I am going to.
Is it back to normal now?
Yes.
It's because
Okay.
white
not having
screen.
stroke. Okay.
No, you're not having stroke.
Not right now. No.
So,
I am just
Ilfikir, yes.
yeah. I am going to take out my longbow
Okay.
and just be on the ceiling. Like I'm standing on the ceiling, upside down, with my longbow.
Right.
Just watching for something other than my party to come out of the darkness.
Okay.
And this is why she doesn't wear a dress. She's got like the floofy pants.
Yeah, because all of a sudden,
Well, Vistra learned her
Oh, I
lesson,
see you're wearing parachute
They're
pants.
just don't wearing a dress.
Kind of. They're like harem pants.
so she didn't learn her
almost.
lesson, or
Oh.
it's on purpose.
No, it's
like
they're just a little bit insecure.
They are.
Having grown up amongst a bunch of really, really pretty elves, and she's a little insecure in her dwarvenness.
Alright.
Dwarves are pretty. They're just a different kind of pretty.
Yeah, like
But she grew up with a bunch of humans and elves.
so.
Oh.
And who says I didn't like her back?
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't stay away for as long as you wanted me to.
Talking to me.
Everybody.
We didn't tell you to leave. I
Oh,
asked
but
a
you
question.
asked so very politely that I leave.
What's your name?
I wanted your darkness down.
Oh, but I have something even better for you than removing my darkness.
Remove your darkness.
I'm not even in the room anymore.
Oh, where are you?
Cool. Come fight me.
I have a question.
Hey, Laura.
Oh my gosh! F
you
this.
put him in the same room as Ilfikir.
Oh.
no,
Please.
Yep.
no.
Because that's the same room that we're in.
No,
Yeah.
you guys went outside, didn't you?
I don't. Did I actually clear it? I don't know. Okay, I
Back
assume
door-
we cleared it.
back door
Okay,
type
you're
thing.
fine. We can't see this. I'm
Ilfikir.
saving you. I'm saving you.
Yeah.
You watch as this black that absorbs everything, not just light, it's a black that is blacker than anything you have ever seen, starts to peel open.
Hey, Aurora.
Hello.
Aurora, peel open. And as it does, you watch as this clawed, lobster-like hand extends out, followed by a second hand that looks more...
Darian, you keep leaning further.
She keeps leaning farther and farther.
There's another hand. It's more humanoid in appearance,
Okay.
but the forearms are about that big.
Oh my. I mean, creepy.
You know, gigantic
Wow.
6-inch forearms.
Oh my.
Uh-huh.
Wait, 6-inch?
6-inch forearms.
As in 4 arms.
4 arms.
I know what he means.
Okay.
And
Bars,
continuing through, you watch as this creature emerges.
Would that trigger my...
Can I finish the explanation so you can know what you're dealing with?
Yes.
No.
Bite.
The humanoid, the more humanoid looking arms are half the length of the pincer ones, located just underneath it. As the feet step out, you see 3 talons on his feet.
You
And
jerk.
a hook, like talon coming off the back of it.
You jerk.
This pinkish red skin,
Mhm.
followed by what looks to be the head of an ox,
You jerk.
steps through
You know what you're doing.
Uh-huh. and looks up at you.
The DM knows, the other DM knows what this is. One of the other DMs knows what this is. Ilfikir does not.
And you see as these grotesque teeth are pointing with his mouth closed.
How are one of those here?
As it looks up at you. Go ahead. Shoot.
Before I kill you, I'd offer a
You just
bargain
had a
instead.
reaction.
Do I...
You
Unless he
do.
attacks
Do
me,
I
I
do it?
can't.
You said you were going to loose an arrow.
Yeah, I will loose my arrow then. You said reaction, so I thought it didn't fire.
Attack of opportunity is a reaction.
That's
Roll the dice.
okay. Just I'm confused. 21 to hit.
21 to hit. And it strikes. Roll damage.
Did you hurt him?
9.
Nice horses.
As he grins, you watch the arrow just sticks right into the carapace of the spiny shoulder plates that he has,
I still have 6 words, yes?
and he snaps it off.
Oof. That was your
Go
favorite
ahead.
arrow.
Do you have the answers I seek?
That's 7.
I have no idea of what you speak, young lady,
It is.
but I will have your soul.
It's spoken for.
You got the answers I seek. Question mark. There you go.
As you hear this conversation happening, and you've stepped outside, you've been taken outside by Varys.
Mm-hmm.
You hear
With his 6-inch forearms.
You hear the telltale sound of a bow being fired.
Funk.
And that odor that you guys all smelt earlier is now much, much more powerful.
Damn it. Well, I'm gonna get out of Varys' arms if he doesn't resist.
Sure.
You sure?
You sure?
There's something else in there. I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna start heading back in towards the house with my short sword.
Okay.
How dark is it outside?
You guys left at a fairly decent time. So
We're still in pre-stream.
Like the
No.
entire time, or did that just
No,
happen?
that just happened.
just happened.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah, no.
Alright.
'cause-
oh, there we go.
I'm not sure what that was about.
It wouldn't be
Without
without.
Technical
Technical
difficulties.
Yeah, that was
Those are
very
these
weird
last
because all
dice.
I did was pull up the
I thought that
software
was
and it did
Kev's.
So
that.
yeah, something's obviously goofy.
Where's that yours?
My computer's being dumb today.
It's Kev's.
or Patrick's.
It's not.
It's not because he has his D20.
So Navarro, what are you up to?
I'm going to head back in, but I would like
About 5'5".
to. I'm 5'3" actually.
Oh, sorry.
I'd like to try and hide.
We're not 5'3".
How?
Her
Or
character
Navarro
is.
is. Okay.
Behind
That's
a
what I'm trying to figure
futon.
out.
See, I'm 5'3".
Because
I'm
if
the
I
tall
can
one.
get into the room,
I'm 6'2".
then I'm guessing there's stuff around that I could possibly hide behind.
Furniture.
Chairs and the whatnot.
An ottoman.
Okay.
That empire
That's
has
what I'm gonna
crumbled.
Hide
Okay.
in a
The
clothes
smoker.
hamper. Yes, I did think after that.
Right. That rolled right off the mat. That's what 16.
Joe, I'm not crazy. Taya has 52-144 also.
What?
I'm not sure how that happened because I have not given odd numbers like that.
You have to have.
52, 144. Yeah,
That's what I have as well.
that's what we got last time.
Round it up to 50.
I had 52-144, and he was like, "They don't give out odd
I
numbers."
don't give out odd numbers like
You
that.
was
I'm not sure how it happened.
So you should be at 52-150.
That's still an
That's an even number.
even number.
But it's a divisible by 5.
Yeah.
Joe, First time
Okay, Vestra.
we had,
It's okay.
what's that?
It's okay. We can talk about it on break.
Corpnami. Why do I have Corpnami?
Oh look, a weird number of experience.
We can talk about it on break. Laura, what do you want to?
I've got a 16 stealth to try to hide from the creature.
Okay. And you're gonna step inside the house?
It's been
Yep.
a while since that's happened.
The house just parted. Alright, so you make your way into the room.
And I
You
am
might want to move your mini that way.
Making my way uptown.
Walking fast. There you go.
Demons pass.
And you see
There's a missing phrase there, but
that.
Woof.
No. No.
That doesn't look good.
Grody.
Oh,
It
cool.
has claw. No, it has pincers.
it has 4 arms.
It has pincers.
6-inch
4 arms.
And dungeon
Those
bound.
are
Yes.
so awful.
Yes, Aurora. That fits.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
You're no, just shush. I wonder if anybody else in this
Never.
room can do it.
Is
Now that you're in the room,
Do
what
what?
would you like to do?
We'll show you later.
like
Oh,
That's
when
my
the cameras are
On
off.
break.
That's my bonus action.
Drag into the dining room after dark.
And is this about a good?
I know what that
Yep,
means.
that's fine.
Bad Patrick. There's probably a few of our viewers that know what that means.
Is there
Excuse me.
any way for me? This is not you. Is there any way for me to get flanking with
No.
where Alpha Care? Okay.
Elfikir is on the seat.
On the
You're on the ground.
What
I'm
if
just
she goes
checking.
prone?
Yeah,
And
then you're on the
your-
Z-axis.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I like
She's
stick it
also-
up his ass?
She is also at a distance from you.
Oh.
Oh.
And she's in his head. Zombies.
No, my sword will be though. And then
That's a call shot.
I know. And I'm going to hold.
Hold.
Okay.
Hold the door.
And that brings us to Murin.
Am I aware of what's going on over there?
You
Because I was in the dark and I'm looking at.
It's kind of fun to watch.
yes, you heard the sound of a bow being fired up the stairs.
Okay. I'm going to wander.
Roll me a dex.
Over yonder.
Sure.
I'm a wanderer.
Roll me a dex check.
No.
So the darkness.
Can I get danger sense on that?
No. Because you can't see.
Forward, boys.
Okay, fine. 18.
18? Okay. You make it up the stairs without tripping up the stairs.
Follow the roaring creature.
Oh my god, there's a thing here.
Thing.
Actually, you're still in the darkness. No, you're not.
Move.
She's on the ceiling. Yes, you see this thing in front of you.
Haha, thing to fight.
Of course, that'd be your
Double
reaction.
move.
Nope, move. I have one more move.
Oh.
Because I moved
Finishing-
45.
He's finishing off his movement
I moved 45.
because he got an extra
Nice.
for 5.
That must be nice.
It is super
I
nice.
didn't grab it.
What?
I can't reach it. My knitting's right there. Yeah. But the arm
Um,
hasn't been. I'll get it when I get up this time. But what?
I'm going to attack it.
Please do.
I'm not quite mad yet, though.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's me.
Really?
Yeah.
Counts.
Nice! Woo!
Yeah! Ow!
Counts.
Inoxus! Tell me,
Do it, Mirren.
where did you find a suitor?
Is it the
405?
And I'm the wanderer. I'm the wanderer. I'm the rounder.
So that's like 3d6 plus 6.
Nice.
Let's go to it.
All the damage. Do it.
Oh my god.
You still get max plus that.
Yeah, plus 4. On a 3d6. That's almost minimum. That's a weak ass critical. So 6, 10, 18
18 damage
with the claw.
with the claw.
With the
Her arrow hit it before.
Yeah.
Okay, does that count as damage? Is it damaged?
It is damaged.
Brutal Slayer.
Okay.
Like, I don't get critical on that, do I?
Is it a die roll?
Yes, but it's a reaction.
Is it a die roll?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
I.
Because, like, smite.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. Then that's another 16. I don't get my special rolls on those, do I?
No, it's just that's extra damage.
26. So whatever I did plus 26 for Brutal Slayer.
Okay, what was the first one?
Dang.
God, I don't remember.
You're supposed to. It's your
18.
character.
18.
18. That sounds. Yeah, it was 18.
18.
It was. That sounds right. 18 plus 26. So
Aurora
44.
also says
Correct.
18.
Good lord.
44.
Damage.
Thing to fight.
All right, and you watch as a claw tears into it, but it really doesn't seem like this creature is too worried right now, as its head pivots and looks over its shoulder.
From out the door, you just hear, "You're in his pack."
It looks over. It looks over its left shoulder.
And we all, ooh.
Nigara.
Oh.
It looks over its left shoulder.
Hey, Moondog.
Hey, Linda.
Oh my God.
And
This
Teddy
time.
Bear Fuzzy.
I'm not saying that out loud, but in my head, going, shit.
What a moondog.
You just got a shout out as a teddy bear.
Hey.
Because last time that's what you called yourself.
Yay.
My turn?
Yes, Vistra.
Good to see you, Moondog.
Am I a teddy bear fuzzy dude?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Are you a head?
I still never got back my
Or are you a glowing young lady?
my
I'm
card
probably a
with
glowing
my
young
Ocarina
lady.
stuff.
I have no idea because I gave it to you.
Yeah, and I don't remember getting it.
The ocarina stuff?
None of it's
Hey,
here.
Ocarina.
None of it's here.
Oh, it's got it.
I just got done organizing everything.
Okay.
None of it's here.
Like, I remember giving it to you because as I handed it to you, you said, where was it? And I went,
Yeah.
it was right there on the table underneath.
It never got put back with my stuff.
I can't help that.
That was on you.
It's not. Yeah, it's not here because I just got done going through everything because characters.
Werewolf, werewolf.
Great.
It's plurals.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Teddy bear fuzzy dudes. I didn't see the S.
Blah 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 blah.
You ain't got no coup, DM.
Are you eating?
No, I'm a very uncouth DM.
What are you eating?
Breadstick.
Oh, it's all
Ooh,
breadsticks from Gil's.
I have an idea.
Oh, you asshole.
I'm gonna move over like 5 feet. Can you move me over 5 feet?
Which over? Left, right, forward.
Towards Patrick.
Guys have no idea how good that looks.
Oh, that looks amazingly good.
Shut up.
What?
Man, that looks good.
I am going
hate
to
you.
then.
What looks good?
That's on camera.
That was, yeah.
Okay.
His breadstick, his stick of bread.
It's
I'm
getting-
going to try something.
Okay.
Because this creature seems to have an affinity for darkness.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my gem of brightness.
Okay.
And I am
Shine bright
going
like
to
a diamond.
use 1 charge.
Shane Brett, take a rock.
No, the rocks are in Strahd.
And to fire a beam of light.
I made a reference to your game.
And it needs to make a con save.
You smell so good.
You
Sorry though.
Or be blinded.
You smell different when you're awake.
That's how creepy
You
that
smell
sounds.
different when you're
No.
baked.
You know it's not wrong, though.
You know, it's probably
You
because
know-
of the oil.
Mm-hmm.
Con
I do
save of
smell
what?
good.
The card says 15.
15?
I appreciate it.
It is.
I felt
The
energetic.
beam of light shoots out from the gem of brightness and smashes into his face, and for a brief moment you watch,
Flashbang.
and then when the beam
Solar
Dissipate.
flare!
right when the beam dissipates, you watch as his jet black eyes just blink, blink.
Gosh darn it.
Not a smart idea.
Oh shit.
You just got naughty by a demon.
I mean, that means he didn't like it.
I'm gonna move towards Murin.
Oh, nice.
Underestimate, like if you just had some shackles.
Wait, what?
Just took him
Huh?
off the table, didn't we?
Who?
Yeah, we did.
Darian, can you move Vistra towards Mirren?
Like behind Murin.
So,
It's stinky
like
back there.
here?
Yeah.
It's what?
It's like stinky back there.
I don't
Where?
care. You're
Behind urine.
Oh. I was like,
And that gives us 2
Yeah, it's like, what
Varys.
do I need to clean?
Half orc, half wolf parts.
Oh.
Could I have seen any of this from where I was? I'm assuming I was still out the doorway.
Yeah, we'll say you're aware of it.
Okay. So, can you turn around
Right eyes?
and move me to... Who's the character with the sword kind of between me and the...
That's Nave.
That's
That's
the
Navara.
Navara.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, put me next to Navara on my side.
Next.
There you go. Is it still dark?
Not where you are.
No. Okay. I will cast
Every now and then.
guiding bolt at him
Please do.
as a level 4.
Level 4.
Yes. Now, do spells get advantage if they're flanked? If he's flanked?
If you roll to hit, yes.
Which I do. Well, yeah, you know what? Will you move me one more over just so I can officially say he's flanked? One more my way. Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
That's okay. Thank you. 18 or 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Wake me up inside.
Niren,
Yeah,
you rolled a natural 20.
I did.
Make sure to mark that down. Durability. Anytime you roll a natural 1 or a natural 20, you take a -1 penalty to your gear.
We're sheet of.
Who's
Since
got the
when?
This is what we're working with. The crafting and all that good stuff.
No, the crafting
The
sheet.
crafting sheet.
Where?
I didn't
There's,
have
okay.
it.
I know there was one that was over there, but there's one over here too. So.
Very bottom. Now, mind you,
For the rest of the battle, I do 1 less damage.
until it gets repaired.
I can't repair mid-battle though.
Correct. I understand that.
Okay.
A natural 1 and a natural 20 puts a lot of stress on the weapons or armor that you're using and causes durability damage.
Even if it's a magical weapon?
It has double durability if it's magical. But you still take the -1 to damage for AC. At a -5, just like with a rust monster or a gray ooze or something like that, a normal weapon is destroyed. A magical weapon has double that.
So it's.
are we doing that
My
now?
brain is
I
blank.
guess so.
I'm testing all of this material right now just to see what
gotcha.
you get.
My
What
brain is
happens.
going Minecraft.
Almost.
Like when you keep hitting it, and all of a
Almost.
sudden your thing breaks.
But Varys, yes.
20 points.
Of damage?
Yep.
Radiant?
Radiant. And so now the next attack against him is at advantage. And then... No, I'm not going to cast spiritual weapon. We'll call it that.
Okay.
No, I will. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Perfect. Make sure you place that on the map somewhere.
Can you just put it next to him somewhere?
And it immediately gets an attack. Because you casted it.
So that's especially punitive against people who are melee only.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because it works against magical foci too.
Okay, so that uses my spell attack still, so that's 15 to hit.
So somebody who casts a spell and gets some sort of critical effect on it, their focus gets damaged?
Yep.
Okay. I mean that's
Well,
fair, I suppose.
That does make sense because
Is it
I
raining?
mean, you would either have
So we can
Like
And
it's-
ammunition has a 0 durability, so if you roll a natural 20 with a
Oh,
long
gotcha,
arrow,
gotcha. Go ahead.
your arrow is gone.
I think I had a 15 to hit.
15 to hit? No, it does not
Okay.
get through his thick hide. Karana. You just
I'm
watched
a
everybody
trooping.
turn back around.
So I'm a trooping. 10, 15.
At the same-
Where's the door?
We're all in a room.
You have to go through Nivara.
Okay.
Just say the door is behind my door.
I literally went in and hid behind like a couch or something, but it still saw me. That's irksome.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking with the roar is like it's punitive to do.
Okay, I'm
Get
gonna
really lucky.
plunk myself next to him,
We can talk about it on break
next to
too.
Varys,
It's a test.
and this must be a nude ton. I would like to try casting. Is it wearing any metal or is it just naked?
It is just made out of this
Naked.
strange red and pink flesh, almost like the carapace of a lobster.
Does it look anything similar to the things that we fought from the catacombs?
You have never seen this thing before.
Okay. That answers my question. I'm going to then cast.
They just keep getting in the way.
Yeah,
Big bobby pins.
you
It's
have
not
an
time, but I
idea of what this might be, but you're not 100% sure, Varys. So I would like you to roll a religion.
Oh, I haven't filled that out yet.
It's your wisdom modifier, and if you're not proficient, then it's just your wisdom modifier.
9.
9?
Horses.
The only thing that jumps to your head is Glabrazu,
I knew Glabrazu sounded
but
familiar.
you don't know anything more than what it is by sight.
Okay.
You don't have any background information on it.
Okay.
You know it is a Glabrazu.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay. Then I want to cast poison spray because I'm within 10 feet of it.
Okay.
Just because I want to see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and hit it with poison spray.
It washes off its back.
Well, that answers my question. Good to know.
Well, that's better. Try and find out.
Exactly. So that's my movement and my action. And the other. I don't have a bonus action I can do. Okay. I'm going to pull out my highly staff and wait until I can cast
Awesome.
another spell.
Ilfikir.
Yep. I'm really, really not a fan of this thing.
I don't think any of us are.
And I'm very upset with it. I am going to hop down from the ceiling,
Okay.
and I've got Mirren right in front of me, right?
Yep.
Hmm?
Haste.
Yay!
So your speed doubles, you have +2 to your AC, you have advantage on dex checks and saves, and you have an extra action each turn.
Sweet, so I can attack 5 times now.
And I'm spending 2 sorcery points to cast that as a quicken spell.
Yes, Moondog, I'm actually testing all of that out right now and getting some feedback.
And then, because that was a bonus action, I would like to shoot another arrow at it with my longbow.
Outstanding.
At advantage.
At advantage.
Because I'm guiding bolting it.
Ooh. Ah!
Nice.
Thank you, guys. That's 20.
Monkey not getting that arrow back.
Whatever.
But he broke the first one too.
Oh.
Whatever.
I think the system makes sense.
Max damage.
Nice.
Sorry about that,
19.
Moondog. I'm kind of talking loaded to anyhow. Sorry.
19.
19.
I just Kikyo'd that thing.
That's awesome.
So as your arrow shoots across, you manage to catch him in a soft spot right there. But as the arrow drives in, there is a force of impact that causes you to watch as it splinters.
Okay.
So the arrow's
I just
destroyed.
broke my arrows off. Okay.
That brings us to what?
So I'm just thinking now.
Leaves me 16 arrows left.
That makes archery weapons superior because they don't. The weapon itself doesn't take damage. It's the arrows that just get destroyed.
What happens when you have no ammunition?
You don't use the weapon.
So how is it unbreaking? The Glabrazu looks at everybody as he's scanning the room. And once again, everything goes dark.
Oh, of course.
That was in and out of character.
And in this darkness, everybody's ears perk up. And you hear a sound that you heard when you first entered the house that you couldn't recognize at first. Of something small scraping across the ground.
Yeah, it's the bone.
And that nauseating smell that followed the creature as you recognize the Glabrazu, that followed it in, vanishes.
Yes, I have fish sticks in.
And with that, it's your turn, Naivara. And you are in darkness again. Just before your turn starts, just after everything goes black. I can play this game all day. Do you wish to die? Or do you wish to negotiate?
Other than swearing in Sylvan,
That sounded more like Goblin.
well,
Yeah.
I say back in Sylvan, not polite.
Not at all.
don't care. Frustrated.
We're such good friends.
I can't do anything right now. What would it cost me if I negotiated with you?
What do you offer? It's her turn, so she can speak. You can't hear this.
Oh.
It's a hard part about like realizing what we can and can't.
I mean, we could hear it the first time
especially
around.
like well,
Right.
I have to keep reiterating that.
I know, and that helps me because I can hear
Oh,
her.
us too.
I can hear her say,
Yeah, I just have to remember to reiterate that it's just in her head.
right? Because before it wasn't all our heads.
Right.
I understand that my brother tried to make you his servant, but why are you going after the rest of my family?
Because of what's in your blood.
What do you mean, what's in my blood?
Cells,
Iron.
potassium.
Navara.
And unfortunately, I'm a little bit beyond my 6-word limit.
first rule of negotiation, don't give
Terrorists what they want.
not what I was talking about. A price first.
Cause I'm hiding behind like what couch?
Yeah, you are hiding behind what couch?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, then I'm gonna put my
What?
back against the couch with my sword in front
I
of
was
me and just
almost
wait.
bad.
Just make sure you spit somewhere where it won't hit the table.
Or my brand new shiny character sheet.
Alright.
Do you want dose of blood on that one too?
Ooh.
So take the big guy off the map.
Oh, did he fall over?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's not actually, he doesn't have a base.
He's taped.
I just had to do something temporary.
Oh. That's why you
Because,
asked for
Wanted to get
tapering.
Murin a
because size
smooch.
category.
He just wanted to give Murin a smooch.
And a
doesn't?
boy.
So that brings
You're on the
us
couch?
to Murin.
Well, what happened now?
You're in darkness.
Okay. Well, I swing at the thing in front of me.
Okay. You roll at disadvantage because you're blind.
Okay.
Just do it a lot.
How many attacks do you get now?
5 if I'm careful about it. Well, damn it! I'm not happy about that.
It was a nat 20.
Yeah.
And not nat 20.
Well, even if I got a critical, I'd do even less damage. So, a 19 to hit.
You don't feel the weapon connect with anything.
Okay, well, I'll step 5 feet forward and see if I bounce off something.
You don't.
Okay, I'll walk into the 5 feet forward.
There's a strange object that you step on, and it feels extremely dense.
Mhm.
And as you kind of move your foot a little bit and set and readjust because of how weird it feels, it's not there again.
I step 5 feet to my left.
Nothing.
I step 10 feet back to my right.
Nothing.
I do the do-si-do.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I take 5 feet forward.
Nothing.
I step 5 feet feet forward.
You run into whoever's standing in front of you.
Karana. No! Well, I can't see.
You boss. Can you roll to see if he gets impaled on my horn?
I doubt it.
Okay, I guess it does it for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Vistra.
Yeah.
On his face.
Hi, Aaron.
Yeah,
I'm going
feels like dog.
Pretty much.
to
Fuzzy ears.
Slobber.
my hip hurts.
Your hip hurts.
Does it lie though?
No.
Okay, then your hips don't lie. The hips don't lie.
That doesn't work because we're in darkness.
Has anyone noticed that so far he hasn't hit us or anything?
Yeah. It's because we'll all die if he does.
I'm
Just remember, those of you who didn't let me win at Seven Wonders.
You
Not our
beat.
fault.
Yes, I did
That's
let
not-
you win,
That's not fair because
not our fault. We
and
weren't
I
here.
did let you win. You beat me by like 3 points.
One.
Whatever, you won.
We weren't here. It doesn't count.
it doesn't count against us.
And remember your horrible travesty against me?
Which one?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank
You're
you.
not gonna get out drinking water if you spill it all.
So what would you like to do, Miss Vistra? Varys, you're up next.
I don't know. No,
Come on, guys, we got this.
Do we?
Oh, I ran into Corona.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to find you.
You know what? I'm going to use.
I ran into Corona. I can't see what I'm doing.
How tall's he?
I'm going to attempt
6'6" or 6'2".
to use inspired words
Oh, yeah, how
to
tall are you?
dispel darkness, to
5'2".
dispel magic.
I'm short.
Okay.
I bump into her head with my chest.
That would require.
I believe that requires me to roll. Dispel magic, the 3rd level spell. Depends on if he's.
I can also.
Well, technically. Actually, wait, before I do that, I'm still holding my gem of brightness.
Yes, you are.
If I use the 0 charges to make it shed light, does it do anything?
I don't know.
I'm going to use the 0 charge to make it shed 30 feet of light.
Nothing happens.
Okay, that answers that question.
What?
I have a thought. Never mind. Continue.
That technically uses my action, doesn't it? No? Maybe? Maybe not?
I'm not sure if.
It just says speak command word to turn on and off.
Speaking doesn't.
Oh, it does say bonus. Okay.
There you go.
So then I'm going to use inspired words to dispel magic.
And with that, yes. I need you to roll.
Must be like super darkness.
It's based on the caster level.
Oh. I thought it was based on spell level.
With monsters, it's basically
Okay, okay.
the
That's not bad.
Do I don't add anything to it, do I?
I don't recall.
Would it be your spell attack, Mom?
Spell magic. Make an ability check using my spell casting ability. So that is a
19.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Darkness dissipates,
Karana's eyes are in my chest.
and in front
Hi.
of, well, sorry, no, not in front of, behind Mirren. Nope. You can see building a pile of bones starting to take on a humanoid shape.
Gross.
Much like the creature that you saw downstairs getting smashed into a wall.
Oh, we used that out of that room. So what's the point of the glyphs then?
Keep the other demon, the lesser ones out.
Keep us out. It is keeping the closets inside, it seems like.
And that's all you have, Vistra?
Yeah.
Varys, Karana, you're up next.
So the big demon's gone.
For now.
Is the big demon coming from this bone pile? Is this bone pile the big demon?
No, the bone pile you recognize as something completely different than a Glauber's.
Okay. I really hate to. I don't want to waste this, but I don't have any other ideas on what to do. So, I will use my channel divinity
Okay.
to try to turn undead.
Okay.
Let's see here. How does this guy work now? Sorry, forgive me. It's my first time using it.
That's just fine. It's the first time it's been used in a game of mine for quite some time.
As an action, present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censuring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. The turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me.
Oh, they nerfed it for 5e.
Yeah.
It can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape.
So
If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
turn undead is basically frighten undead.
Right, basically making him flee.
And
He gets a wisdom saving throw.
his wisdom saving throw is enough to avoid the effects.
Sick.
That was a good thought, though.
Then bonus action, I'll smash that pile of shit with my freaking spiritual weapon.
That's a free action.
Quick question.
Okay.
Quick question. Aren't you high enough level that it's technically destroy undead now?
Well, if he passed that wisdom saving throw without even a worry, then I'm assuming no, because I can only do like a challenge rating 2.
Okay. It just. I wasn't
Well,
sure.
sure. I mean, I guess I'll. Okay, so if it's.
Do you want me to pull it up in the book? Or you got her?
Starting at 5th level, when an undead of challenge rating half or lower fails, it's instantly destroyed.
Okay.
Oh, at 8th level, if it's level 1 but it fails, it's destroyed. But it passed.
Okay. Okay. I just.
So.
And it rolled high enough on its wisdom save. It was not affected by the channel divinity in the least.
It's been a really long time since I've played a cleric that has had to use that, so I wasn't entirely.
So I'll move my spiritual weapon to flank this pile of bones, just so I get advantage on it.
Ooh.
25 to hit.
Moondog's eating lasagna.
Lucky.
Hey, which level's on you?
We can make it.
Yeah, because I got that recipe for the.
Oh.
Which level's on you?
Where's Allie in football tricks so we can say thank you?
It is not lasagna. Moondog, it is not lasagna. It is pasta cake.
It is pasta cake.
But yeah, no, we
Be
should.
careful, it's really, really hot.
Because if we get like a.
Sorry, I can't help it. Like, It's the mom and me.
So that was
You don't need
25 to
tell
hit,
people it's hot.
That's
They'll
gonna
learn
hit.
if they do
and
themselves.
that was 12 points of damage.
12.
Force
I'm
damage.
nice. So.
It's yeah. It's,
Okay.
Not everything is hot.
neither
Okay.
of you are wrong. There's that.
She has a
Oh,
Look at that.
And then for my movement, back me back out the door. I'm getting out of this damn house. Por favor. Thank you.
Okay.
So I'm back out. I'm back out the front door.
You're a wannabe Italian. I can deal with that.
Draw a fake mustache and you're good.
All right, Miss Corona.
If we're all getting out of here, then
Is that the plan?
gonna back.
I haven't heard anyone say anything different. So
That's like he just smashed that bone guy.
And when that spiritual weapon smashed into it, you watched as it went.
Burn it with fire.
You said we couldn't
I
use
was-
fire.
That is out of character.
Right?
No, she said don't burn the house down.
We
It's
should
me, a moon
should
dog.
leave. We are not equipped for this. And going to start heading out after Varys. I'm not gonna go out quite, like all the way out quite yet. Like stick by the door and make sure people are actually coming with.
Right.
But I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Because not all paladins.
And wait.
Okay.
To me.
Look here.
Yes.
Why wouldn't a paladin get it?
All that's.
Because paladins are like.
Are there any enemies left in the room?
Or what?
Paladins are like family.
Him?
Other than the.
Bone Daddy?
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Just Bone Daddy?
Yep.
I'm tired of this. I cast Magic Missile as a 4th level spell.
Okay.
You almost had the chance to stay into the darkness.
Almost.
Almost. I do need to borrow some d4s. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 darts.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Thank you. Well, my borrowed ones gave me crap. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19.
plus.
One of your borrowed ones
I added the plus. Thank you.
was really good.
19.
It's the best one you had. Or,
Anything
not
else,
mine.
Miss Ilfakir?
Yes, mine.
How hurt does this thing look?
You're watching as each magic missile hits this thing, and you can watch as these writhing bones creating this creature just and disintegrate.
Oh shoot! Ilfakir wouldn't know that, but Aloxus would.
Aloxus wouldn't know it either.
No, Aloxus would know something because of the druid fight.
No.
Okay. Then I am going to just stay where I'm at, I guess.
Okay. And Nivara. Mirren, you're on deck.
Okay.
And Tim, your spiritual weapon's still there?
Right where it sits.
I'm gonna move. 'Cause if I move here, I cannot flank the correct because of the spiritual weapon. Joe?
Correct.
Can you not pass through that space? Because if you're moving, attack as you move.
True. That is
So-
true. I forget that we can do that.
I'll just float it 6 feet up off the ground so you can step under it and swing as you walk by it.
Yeah, because I should be able to make it over one movement. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack as I move around it.
Okay.
So, still good? nat 20.
Nice.
And I'm using my shoot sword.
It's only because we're trying out that new system that we're getting all these nat 20s.
Right?
So it is.
We just scored tons of criticals. Crap. Eric, we need new weapons.
All our stuff broke. We smashed our weapons to pieces.
You know, I have an argument to support that.
I mean, the system makes sense. It's just that we're not used to it.
There's 5d6 plus 30. Without
That's
rolling.
kind of like a critical.
What?
What are you doing, Miss Navarro?
Rolling. Because I was a nat 20.
Okay.
So I'm rolling damage and.
And what weapon are you using?
The short sword.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's an E.
I will bite you.
Yeah.
See, I've got that
That is
math
true.
correct. 65
65?
Yeah, I mean,
force
it's-
damage.
She just did 65 points of damage with a crit.
Which is insane.
With a short sword.
Alright,
'Cause
as
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, you're not.
Go, Neva! Go, Neva!
I did that math correct.
We didn't see the elephant in the room and
I
now
think I
we
did that
do.
correctly. Because I got.
okay,
I don't get it.
here you go.
Okay.
So as you swing your weapon, you watch as some of this writhing mass of bones, some of them kind of slip out of the way, but you strike and you feel this strange resistance as you drive your weapon deeper into this thing, and it doesn't quite do as much as you thought because some of it moves out of the way, but you feel you scored a very solid strike against this thing.
Okay.
And as you do this,
4?
as you do this, all of a sudden the rest of the party that's actually in the room and hasn't left the house watches as the bones from this creature start scurrying up Nivara's arm, covering your entire body.
Oh, great.
That was fast.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be going, ah! So, ah! Ah!
And you feel,
Kill with fire.
Stop it.
Bony.
as the edges of these bones and the protrusions of these bones start to dig into your flesh.
Ooh, hey!
I need a Constitution save from you,
You can do it, Navara.
and I need to apologize.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh no, I didn't roll a nat.
Oh. Oh.
He's still rolling. He's still rolling.
Are we hating?
We see
It's
fine.
rolling. We're hating.
Okay,
And rolling.
what was your Constitution save?
15.
15.
Which isn't
Nope.
That doesn't work.
No.
That's not bad.
good.
It didn't
You
work.
take 37
Whoa!
points of damage
How's that half?
as these
No. Okay.
as
As
these
these-
bones start to tear into your person.
Ouchie.
Let me double check one thing here.
37.
Oh, I did the math wrong on that.
It's actually 144.
No,
That's gross.
it's 57.
Oh my gosh. For realsies?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
And as you feel all of these sharp spines and such dig
It's
into
144.
you,
That's
you
gross.
also feel as though something is burning in your blood.
Oh, I'm screaming.
it says hi,
Like,
Mike.
You are now consumed by this swarm of bones.
Oh, gross.
I am, like,
Mirren,
So is it just on her now?
she is consumed by this thing of
Yes.
What'd you
this
say, Tim?
pile of bones.
Mel said
Aurora
hi.
says hi. Ooh.
Mel.
Oh, hi, Mel.
that scream that Mr. Kyle did.
Yep.
That is exactly
Oh,
what it is.
I never want to hear that again.
I don't
Let's
either.
not.
Oh,
So let's
you
think
were
about
there.
let's think about it some more.
I know, but
Mirren,
I know.
Well, I'm not gonna hit Nivara, so. Oh, I didn't know that.
I caught it.
I didn't. So.
They were super f***ing clever.
Question.
I was impressed.
Here was
I'm not.
because it does
Sorry,
give
my
4
understanding of your
temporary hit
criticisms
points at the
doesn't
start of each
impress you.
turn. Does that count on what's already there, even if
It's
I'm
been
at full?
over a minute.
yes,
been-
but
it's
it's
been-
past.
Okay, I was
It's
just
long
curious
past.
about.
That's what you get for trying to stab me.
I wasn't.
Okay, I'm gonna touch Nivara.
Sorry.
You're going to touch Navarre?
Oh
I
yeah.
was trying to stab you. I would have stabbed you.
To what end?
To try to put my. I'm gonna try to either start pulling bones off of her or see if they come onto me. And I am at haste, so I'm gonna like move a lot. I'm going to move as many bones.
As you reach out, the bones do respond to you,
Okay.
but they respond to you in a way that impedes your progress.
Then
They
okay.
so you just your hand goes and you just do a solid bone
You guys have bedtime in like 5
Can I
minutes.
grab at all?
at the bone.
Yeah.
No, it creates a solid bone.
Okay. So okay. There's no crack. You know, it's not. It's different types of bones.
As you move, it does too. It's responding to you and stopping you. These seem to be intelligent. They are watching and responding to your actions.
Weird.
Gross.
Yeah.
And I'm covered in these things.
Yep.
What were you gonna watch?
Okay. Well.
Oh, I just turned fairy tale off since bedtime's in like 5 minutes.
See, I don't know. I don't want to hit you. I will wait until it looks like a moment I can strike them.
Okay.
I have my maul out.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to wait until until I don't hit Nivara, or I'm gonna wait until I don't hit Nivara, and I can hit the
Until
bones.
it doesn't look like Navarre is in
Yep.
any danger. Oh, you striking her?
I'm not hitting her yet.
Vistra.
I know.
Varys, you'll be up next.
I do not. I only get 13 spells and I had to pick.
No, it's fine. I was just wondering because that's the only thing I can think of, and I.
Since this morning. I just don't bring me down before 6 feet.
These fights are going to get a lot more difficult.
I should have measured it.
It's gross.
It is very gross.
Felt like I was making progress.
That was really fun.
I mean, you want
That's
to
gonna have to be probably a touch
if you want one.
Probably close.
This entire bag.
Now,
No, I understand. What I'm saying, this entire bag is full. From Mom when she did cross stitch. She bought extras of everything.
I want to. I want to attempt to detect thoughts and see if
If there's
these
thoughts
are
already.
just like a. See if there's a conscience.
Okay.
Conscious, but yeah, conscious. No, I.
Consciousness.
Yeah, yeah, consciousness. But
You are having a difficult time today.
I I'm always having a
I would
difficult time.
like for you to roll a Constitution save.
Can I peek in here? Just until 8:30.
I'm actually not doing too bad on my saves today. That would be a 20.
As you reach out to try and touch the mind of this creature in front of you that has taken and consumed her, you are struck by hundreds of individual minds,
Oh.
all chanting at the exact same
close.
time.
I told you.
Okay.
See how close it is if you like wrap it.
And as this happens, it's also being chanted in a language that you do not understand.
Crap.
But the thing that really sticks out to you is the fact that this is in unison.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hundreds of different voices.
Can I
In your
hear
head.
this?
No, she's reaching out
I was
to
just
read
curious
minds.
because I'm covered in them if I could hear.
No.
Gross.
Princess Mononoke.
So if you were to put a word to it, hive mind.
Gotcha. Cool.
More like high bones, huh?
Damn bones, damn bones.
Anything
damn.
else from you, Miss Mistra?
Not yet.
Varys. Karana, you're up next. Varys, you're outside.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a perception.
That one.
Okay. You're outside.
Huh?
Look,
Clouds!
Sir Bears,
Hey.
it'll do her.
That one looks like a horse.
9 expertise. Okay.
You are unaware of the events transpiring in the house at the moment.
So Kitty is passive.
We had this, actually, we had a discussion with
I thought now one's
Ben today.
still superseded that.
No,
Whatever.
not in this house.
Oh. Then 15.
Awesome. You hear a very muffled scream from inside the house.
Okay, I will notice that nobody is following me out, which I keep
You
thinking
notice
is the
that as
plan. So I will once again turn around and go back into the damn house.
As you turn around and go back into the house, you watch as there's a very strange look on Vistra's face. Mirren is looking extremely upset. And Nivara is MIA.
With a big old pile of bones.
There is a pile of bones kind of moving around strangely where Nivara once stood.
Wait. Nivara's gone?
To
She's
my eyes.
surrounded by
To
them.
his
To my eyes. I just walk back in and she's not here.
Because she was
Okay.
enveloped.
So
and
I'll
he
walk
didn't
up
see
to
her get
him.
enveloped.
Gotcha.
I'll walk back
Okay.
up to the big pile of bones again and I will attempt to do my turn undead again. Because I don't know what else to do anymore.
And you think that's still a pile of bones, so
It's a pile of bones. It looks undead to me.
It's not a bad thought track.
Mm-hmm.
no, because that's exactly.
It would make these bones run away.
Dumb bones. Unfortunately, they're doing well on their rolls today too.
Then
You know what the sad part is? I have a +0 to wisdom.
Oh. Icky.
As she pointed out, they are weaker than her with their wisdom.
Yeah, I know. That's why I keep trying it. Bonus action, I will smash the pile of bones again with my spiritual weapon.
You do that.
I will. And I get advantage. Yay! Never mind. 16.
16. As the spiritual weapon swings down, you watch as the bones shield the impact.
Which I haven't seen yet.
Nope. And they just kind of zoom. And for a brief moment, you see Nivara inside this pile of bones. But the weapon itself doesn't seem to have made any damage.
Sick.
Anything else, Varys?
Got nothing.
Karana.
Alright. 30, right up to Nivara.
Okay.
Am I in time to catch a glimpse of her through the bones?
We'll say yes.
Okay. Freedom of movement.
Okay, what does freedom of movement do?
Never heard of that
might
spell
work.
before.
Yeah, she
I
used
used
it
it
on.
once.
Hold on a second.
Wait a second, I got find it all the way back in my giant spell list. Not light. Really not be a good thing to do right then.
Then I'm pretty sure I understand what you're trying to do. I just want some verification from the spell description.
Touch a willing creature. Target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain. Spells, magical effects can neither reduce speed nor cause target to be paralyzed or restrained. Target can spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape non-magical restraints or a grapple.
Perfect.
Being underwater imposes no penalties on movement or attack.
Well, I'm going to, I will explain, well, never mind. You reach out to do this, the bones intercept you. You cannot get to Nivara to cast this spell on her.
Can I try to make my strike while the bones are blocking her hands? I'm going to try to strike the bones that are blocking her hands.
You're talking small windows.
I'm saying as she's moving her hand to touch the bones and the bones protrude is when I want to hit the bones.
Sure.
Okay.
Flint?
So what you're saying is, it would work if I could touch her.
No, I'm saying you can't touch her.
A very much to hit.
What is your very much to hit?
23.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay. Was waiting for that, thanks. Yeah, mults 2d6, okay. 14.
14 damage.
Yep.
And as you're using the claw?
No, I am using hammer now.
Okay.
It's hammer time.
You realize that when you swing the hammer at this, the bones merge together, making an even more solid place to guard itself.
Yep.
And your hammer does not seem to be doing a lot of damage to it.
Oh. So bludgeoning resistant, which means probably all melee resistant.
What was the damage one more time?
18.
18?
No. Sorry. 14.
14. Okay. And with that, folks, I'm going to give my players a chance to regroup, rethink, and communicate, and then complain to me about the durability and crafting system. We're going to take a break, and we will see you guys in about a half an hour.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, boys and girls, welcome back after a little bit of fooling around, restarting the computer, discussing things, making minor changes to
Stuffs.
brand new mechanics in the game, and getting very mad at my computer. We're back,
And Navarre's gonna die.
and Navara's gonna die.
No, she's not.
So, it took me a little while, but as you guys can see, I now have on our intermission something that shows our latest subscribers and followers. A bit of recognition to you guys so that you know that we really do care.
I can't wait for Gab's
We
birthday.
do. We love you
I
guys.
can't wait for Gab's birthday for Nivara to die.
Ouch.
Aw.
Where we left off,
I'm so
Nivara
grateful that you're thinking of me.
Nivara was consumed by a bunch of bones. Mirren
Yeah.
was trying to remove her from said bones and found that the bones were smart and stopped him. Karana tried something and found the bones stopped her. It seems that this creature that is now swarmed over
Thank you.
Nivara is a little bit more intelligent than the average creature. It also seems to be slightly resistant to mundane weapons.
I love the little animation. Sorry, distracted.
Missing the animation.
It just faded.
Well, like, I don't have my
Oh.
phone.
Well,
up.
somebody needs to do skills again.
So,
Here.
No,
no,
Tim
skills
just
is different.
I want to see it.
Well, not scales,
Here.
I mean shears.
Here,
Here, I got this.
hold
I
on
got
to
this.
that. It'll be back in a moment.
I got it.
Wait, I missed it.
It's on its way.
Wait, I missed it.
It's on its way.
I
Just
missed it.
because not everybody's seen the new animations.
Look over here.
I
It
missed
should
it.
be
Just wait.
popping up in just a second. Yeah.
But I missed
There
it.
it
There it
is.
is. But I missed it.
I will bite you.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's cute. Is it
I've
holding
been-
a D4?
No, it's a, well, kind of. But it's not a D4.
It's a
what's
bit.
considered a single bit for a cheer.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
There is
Fireball
actually
time, Krabby.
there is actually a different,
Burning down the
Animation
house.
for like
for
a
different-
full bit.
well, different levels of bits.
Okay, that's cute.
You
So,
like it, what you're
Ilfakir. Ilfakir.
Yes.
There is a pile of bones that has consumed Nivara.
Bone Daddy
Yep.
became Bone Mommy.
And it is your turn.
Death.
You're being
You have witnessed a bunch of the strangeness that this creature has displayed.
Okay.
yes, bone jokes.
And being that you were in the room, you are also aware that it has swarmed over, consumed, or otherwise has Nivara in its grasp.
Yep. I'm gonna walk up to it and I am gonna touch it. And shocking grasp it.
Okay.
As I don't care if I
and
get
I
knocked
believe
out, just
it's
get this
a.
shit off me.
Why didn't I write down? Reaction.
Bless you.
Not a reaction, but it's a dex
Bonus.
save. I'm sorry, my spell sheet has been altered.
You rolled a hit.
That's okay. You can fix it again.
Shocking grasp. Rolled a hit.
Is it? Thank you.
Because you gotta, because you have to reach out.
Touch faith.
I have to reach out and touch somebody. 15.
One second here. Go ahead.
15.
I have my own DJ thing.
Shaking them out. Okay.
You reach out and do this,
Mm-hmm.
and as the electricity starts to crackle on your fingertips,
Yeah.
you watch as these bones shift in such a way that the electricity scatters across its person, across its frame,
Okay.
and doesn't seem to cause any damage.
So, do I feel like I hit it and it didn't
You-
work, or do I feel like it's resistant?
You do not feel like it's resistant.
So, I feel like I missed.
You feel like you didn't get a solid contact, correct?
Contact.
Gotcha.
Electricity.
Yes, I used a pun.
You didn't laugh at
I'm
gross, so
growl
you
at
can't
it.
laugh at contact.
Contact was a good movie.
Oh god, give me that one.
Then I'm gonna step back away from it and see if it strikes out at me.
That movie, we watched it in high school. Like after the movie was over, I had a nightmare about being up on the platform when it blows up.
Last night's such a nightmares.
I had a really bad nightmare last night that was from Final Fantasy.
You know,
I had a nightmare last night.
yes,
Good. We all did.
it does strike out at you
Okay.
as some of the bones coalesce, and it creates almost like a clawed hand as it lashes out at you.
As it claws out at me, can I see if there's an opening where Navara can be seen?
Rather well grounded.
From where you are, no.
Okay. Karana, do you see an opening?
DM.
May I,
When it's not fireball time, it's double fireball time.
No, not from your position.
okay. I was like,
I think you're looking for
No.
enhanced fireball.
It does a
Maximized.
15 hit.
It does not.
Okay.
Come get me.
Anything else over here?
I want to taunt it and see if it will, if I can persuade it to.
Okay.
Make fun of how small his
I'm
bones
getting
are.
you-
Do you think she's got a fun soul? I'm part dragon.
As you say this, everybody hears in their head again the voice. You
Of
do
the-
not contain that which I desire. Her bloodline can give me power beyond anything I desire.
Navarre's gonna die.
What about her bloodline?
In your head alone, Nivara.
Yeah.
Dang it.
In your head.
Trying to get ideas here.
You will
Meteors.
die, or you will succumb.
Hold on.
Baby, hold on.
You didn't
Succumb
hear
to
that.
what?
Negotiate with me and you will not die.
No, but I can still tell her to hold on. Cause I can still see her in there, like, getting
Back to life. Oh,
Never.
oh, excuse me. I got a back to life stuff in my throat.
That was smooth.
Melk's minute meteors is amazing.
No lap on the table.
I'm gonna try to fight it as much as I can.
Okay.
I'm doing extreme stuff.
Yeah.
How are you going to fight it? What are you going to do?
Am I paralyzed at all?
No.
And is it covering just me, or is it covering my blade as well?
It is all encompassing at the moment to the best of your knowledge. Ooh, that was good. Oh, Suni?
Yeah.
So I'm going to. So all encompassing, including my weapon.
Sorry.
It appears to,
As far as-
yes, it appears to be.
Okay, can I
Because
see
you really
anything?
can't see very well.
Okay, that's what I was curious.
You have these brief moments where there's light as these things are moving around, but yeah, you are very much in a bad place.
Then I'm going to, because I've got my short sword in one hand, I'm going to grab basically the end of my blade
Okay.
and scrape as hard as I can.
Oh. Roll a strength.
Just a straight strength.
Add your modifier to
18.
it. 18. You do so, and as you do this, you can feel that some of the bones are being shaved off your leg, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
No shave November.
But as fast as they're being removed from your leg, they're reforming in the area. It's almost like water. Or for those of you who have, the desire to torture yourselves, digging a hole in sand.
I used to do that at the beach. That was a lot of fun.
Only when you found things.
No, because if you do it close enough to the water, when the tide comes in, it actually fills in, and you got like a little tub.
Pocket, yep.
Yeah, it's fun.
But see, you weren't just with the sand; you were making mud too.
Kind of.
Or like if you like
Sand does
when the
not
water
make
comes
really
over
good
and then
mud.
you like
It's
move
kinda
your
like-
feet
yeah,
a little
it's
bit
like-
and then you kind of like
quicksand
it's-
almost.
Yeah.
You know what's up.
But
If I
Kick 'em
die,
in.
what will you do?
I will consume your soul and use it. Maybe I'll just trap it forever as one of my minions.
She just hears that right, not us.
Perhaps I'll even turn you in to the one who seeks you most.
Who is that?
The one who's missing an eye and a hand.
do we all hear that or just her?
Just her.
You're taking a picture of your computer.
I'm trying to think
You
of
take a
the meaning
screenshot,
thing.
It would.
Like, just
Watch her, honey.
Let us.
That's
I'm
what I'm
writing it down.
Let us
okay.
use 90s technology.
Like my
type in.
character, I would know it.
Yes.
Player, I'm like, what the hell?
Scrap time.
God, motherfucker!
That didn't,
I'm sorry, what was that?
that didn't sound very
That was
Sylvan.
not in Sylvan.
Yeah.
That was definitely Goblin
That
this
was
time.
yeah.
But I also know Abyssal, so. But mother.
That is really
Never
cute.
mind.
Mike is the cute one, anyways.
Too bad you don't have Thunderwave.
I don't have any spells.
Thank you, Aurora.
I
She's a
am.
rogue.
I know,
rogue,
but
and
like I said,
even
too
half,
bad.
and with half elf, I could have chosen either a cantrip or high elf proficiency with weapons, which is what I chose.
Disengage.
Could I disengage from the bones?
You can attempt to.
I mean, he said
I'm
you're not
gonna try.
restrained.
Okay. And where are you going?
Anywhere but
There's a
here.
map right there. Where are you headed? As you try and disengage from these things.
The answer is nowhere.
to the other side of the room as fast as I can. If I can disengage from them.
Roll me. Yeah, roll me acrobatics.
Has anyone hit this with fire yet?
Fire? No, I don't do fire.
18.
18.
I can't roll.
So the rest of you watch.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I'm right here with you.
Keep that out there, kid.
I said something.
I'm doing stream stuff.
I know you're doing stream stuff, but we're streaming.
Yeah.
So do stream stuff when we're not streaming.
That's when I have to
Please.
do it.
We love you.
I don't have time to do it at work.
Neither do I. The rest of the group, as Naivara gets this brilliant idea, she lunges forward. And as she does, she dives forward almost in this parkour style roll and leaps, stands up on the other side of the room. Move yourself 15 feet across the room.
That's the bad room.
That's the
Okay.
Well, technically
It'll
we're
be toward
upstairs
us. It'll be
anyways.
toward us.
Okay.
And as she does this, you watch as these creatures, some of them are still attached to her as she dives, and it's almost like they're attached by an invisible string as they and follow her to the other side of the room in quick succession.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, it does not provoke an attack of opportunity because they're not moving of their own volition. They are just attached to her, like a hive mind. And with that, you being covered by these things, you have your action left.
Naivara, drink a potion?
It's so smart it might
This
work.
might hurt.
Yep.
There's one type of damage we haven't tried on this thing yet.
There's lots of types of damage we haven't tried on it.
What the heck did that happen?
I'm
Did you
going
do
to
that?
take-
Is that
Yep.
I'm gonna take a sip of one
That's fantastic.
because I've got one of the big
Roll me a
12
dexterity.
I don't know what you're
doses.
Roll me a
talking about.
dexterity save.
Me?
You did it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you
9.
You're both pretty.
9.
I'm not supposed
So
to.
let
Thank
me
you.
as I try to grab it.
You're having a hard time removing it from your pouch as it seems that they're resisting your movement
Yes,
now.
I'm gonna try it.
Ouch.
You
And
haven't
with that
tried
being
fire.
said, does a 27 hit you?
Yeah.
That sounded rhetorical.
It was.
It was.
Okay.
That was sarcasm. 2 for 8. I am not here with this one.
Okay, Sheldon. I'm gonna say one die from all three sets.
Put the weight of blank on.
As you feel these bones digging and scratching into you again, as you take 41 points of damage.
Oh.
I'm down.
Baby, hold on.
Do they follow her down?
They are still in the same space as her, yes.
But I mean, like, still forming around her body,
She
basically.
is now veritably invisible underneath these bones.
Sick.
She's unconscious.
And that brings us to Mirren. You watch as this just collapses.
Okay. I'll move over, switch back to Claw Malar. And I will haste the crap out of the pile bone.
Okay.
Pile bone. Bone pile. Pile bone. Pile driver. I'm raging.
You are now
Hungry.
raging.
I'm very angry.
Okay.
I'd say at that as it
Um,
starts falling, I'd probably just say
you do not have advantage on this.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
he's
recklessly attacking.
and say at the moment of me falling,
Nice.
moment of me falling, I would have
Nice.
said,
There it is.
just do it.
Oh, there's another damage, but Critical.
No, remember we said no.
I know. Well,
Okay. your turn.
weapon damage, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so a lot of damage with my claw. Is all the damage of my claw magical?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure, because it's gonna be a lot.
The claw itself is magical, and the bonus damage is just a side effect of the weapon, so it uses the same damage property.
Alright, so 6 plus 12, 13, 17. So that's 19 points of just the claw.
Okay.
And then I go into Brutal Slayer. For 27 more.
Yeah.
46.
46. And that, but wait,
There's
There's
more.
more.
as I attack again. This is my multi attack, not my extra action.
Right.
Well, natural 20 again.
Good lord.
Seriously?
Yes.
You
Oh
are
my
going
goodness.
insane.
What was that we were talking about? How likely is it to get 10?
Yeah.
The thing is, it's not that likely.
No. That's amazing.
It's that new dice set, and
Yeah.
the luck you put on there finally kicked in.
It just takes a
Everything
while.
okay, honey?
Yes, I'm listening. My
Okay.
Twitch shut down on me, so I was pulling it back up.
I didn't add my rage damage to the last roll, so I'm gonna add it twice for this one. Is that okay? Or do I just not get it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you. Chocolate?
Can I water?
I didn't take it.
27 from the claw.
Okay.
Who has my water?
It is not me.
I haven't touched it.
And then I'm gonna brutal slay one more time.
Do you have my water?
Where did you have it?
On the table.
Bless you.
Are you okay? Give me my water.
It's
What are you
not
talking
mine, it's-
about?
Baby
I couldn't look at you. I couldn't. I was like, I can't look at Ange.
First you stick my dice.
25 points of brutal slayer.
Good lord, man.
But wait,
I
There's
have.
more!
extra action. Attack
Extra
number
attack.
1.
That's so close.
Oh.
It's a good thing I can't
19?
strike on 19s.
And it doesn't work on 19s. It only works on a natural 20.
Oh,
So, like champion fighters,
okay.
the 19 wouldn't do it. The
Oh,
20 would.
okay. That's not explained, but that's good to know.
That's because nobody's playing champion right now.
So that's
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sure
champion.
I'm sure 19 to hit is a hit.
Champion
19 to
fighting.
hit is a
I've
hit.
got a champion fighter in Strahd, and we've got improved critical.
So you're
Yeah, but it's
18,
not
19,
crossed
20?
with the barb. Or it's not a half orc, I mean.
So roll your damage, sir.
I don't know where that
No,
came
none of
from.
this has been me. Like, I just want to point that out because I'm the one who most commonly gets blamed for this shit.
Roll your damage.
Put my dice in my thing and makes me lose 2 of my dice.
Well, that was your fault.
No.
You could have emptied it on the table.
DM
I was trying
I know.
to.
I'm marking my stuff down. Yes.
And 18, 96 for my
Ugh.
purple.
That's still 8 damage
8 damage?
from the claw.
When he's doing 50 a turn, he just does 8. You realize that before you did with this attack,
Yep, my third swipe.
with your third swipe, you did. Let me make sure I do the math right here.
That's amazing how much damage you're putting out.
Thanks to your haste.
You did
I try.
just shy of 90 points of damage yourself.
Jeez.
Because it takes a lot out of me to keep haste up.
So that was 8 damage.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to Brutus Slay again.
But it makes the most sense.
Do you remember your charges?
Yep, I didn't. That's what I was writing down when you
Okay.
asked my damage. I have 3 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't recall.
Love you, Mal.
I can't recall for you. There's too many things going on at the table.
7 more points. And then I will attack 1 more time.
You're a freaking beast.
Well, she cast haste on
I
him,
know, but
which is awesome.
Oof.
Wait,
Extra action. Not extra attack, extra action.
honey,
Yes.
read haste off to me one more time.
The recipient's speed is doubled. They have +2 to AC. They have advantage on dex checks and saves, and they have an extra action.
Okay.
and you could take.
And I can use that action to multi-attack, right?
Correct. You get 5
Yep.
attacks a turn,
Yep. This is my 4th one.
considering one of them being a bonus attack.
My
It's-
4th attack's a miss, though. I'm almost certain. It's a 14 to hit.
It is a miss. However, roll me percentile.
17.
7. Ooh.
Ooh.
Roll me damage. Actually, no. Don't roll me damage.
Okay.
Arian,
Yeah.
you now have 1 death saving throw fail.
Oops.
Sorry, Krabby.
Okay, I will stop attacking once I realize
Yeah, right?
my attack went a little too far.
All of a sudden you see blood.
Yeah. Don't be mad.
Not just blood.
I'm
dust.
not. No, I'm not.
You're like,
mad.
"No."
Oh, that's unfortunate. You almost got a 20 gift.
Oh. Well, I still
You know-
have an offhand attack.
Vistra,
Yeah.
you attacked 5 times.
4 times. That was 4th.
That was 4.
Okay, if you want.
I don't.
Okay. Vistra.
Oh shoot! No, someone else go.
Oh crap.
Yeah, pretty much. You just,
I am going to
you're like Wolverine.
try something.
Do that.
I'm going to cast compulsion.
Okay. You have my attention.
Because I don't have the entirety of the spell written down, I will open it up. Compulsion. They have to make a wisdom save. Creatures of your choice that you can see within range and can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. Creatures.
That can see you and hear you.
No, that can hear me. That I can see, that can hear me.
Okay.
A target automatically succeeds if it can't be charmed. On a fail, until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action to designate a direction that is horizontal to me. Each affected target must use as much of its movement as possible to move in that direction on its next turn.
I need everybody to roll a wisdom save.
It says creatures of my choice.
Oh, you didn't say that.
You didn't say that.
Okay,
You.
I apologize. I guess I
It is a-
assumed that I wasn't going to affect my party.
Fireball hits everybody. Sleep can hit everybody. Certain spells like that can affect even party members. So
Yeah.
there's a good designation.
Okay, I will choose to not affect my party.
Perfect.
Compulsion or a compulsion-like effect is why I almost killed Alexis that one time.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is the DC I have to beat?
16.
You know what I rolled?
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness it's plus 15.
Yeah, and it's got a plus 23 to wisdom. So what is your compulsion?
To make it move. See here. To make it move as far away as possible.
Where? Which direction?
Out the door.
Okay. And it can move how far?
As it says that it. Let's see.
I see where this is going.
On each of your turns, well, let's see. No, wait. Each affected target must use as much of its movement as possible to move in that direction on its next turn.
On its next turn.
Yes.
Awesome.
It can take an action before it moves.
Perfect.
And after moving away, it can make another wisdom save.
Perfect.
I don't like
Anything
that.
else from you, Vistra?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Vars.
I I know.
That gives me a lot of room to play.
Yeah, I know.
Which we don't like.
I don't like that right now, Joe. You getting room to play does not make me happy.
Holy crap.
Varys.
Yeah. I really shot myself in the foot on this one. Can I... So the bones are still surrounding her.
Yes, but there is a significantly reduced amount of bones.
You're
Okay.
half.
Would
And
I-
by significant, she was nigh invisible before Murin went on his rampage.
slashing spree.
There are, from your guess, there's only about 10% of them left.
Okay, so it would be fair to say that I have a pretty good chance of being able to make contact.
You're not sure about that.
With Nivara.
Yeah.
You're not sure about that, but there is a significantly less amount of bones moving about.
Alright, I'm not going to risk it because she's already taken a lot of damage. So I will... mass healing word.
Oh. Okay.
Because then I don't have to worry about them bones getting in my way.
Them bones.
Them
You
bones.
had my idea.
So let's see. And no one else has been hurt.
You just made a click, Aurora. Thank you.
I don't know. I'd have to check.
I'll double check with them, but I'm
So,
pretty sure.
That would
do
be,
that healing thing.
that'd be amazing. You'd see like, oh my
Yay!
god, you'd never be it.
Okie dokie, then we're gonna get you all patched up now, okay? You're gonna feel so much better there.
Unarmored defense.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
Stacking.
be
and
getting,
barbarian.
you're gonna be getting a whole lot of.
Good healy feelies.
Feely feelies.
Oh, you're gonna have about 20 points worth of healing there, so I hope you go ahead and enjoy that. And then, yep, that hurt. So then, what I would also like to do. Are you awake again?
It's mass healing word?
Yeah.
That means more than one person gets it, right?
Nobody else is hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets healed by that amount.
Enjoy your
So that takes away my
feel
fail.
goods.
No. Well, yes, it
Well-
does. If you're conscious now, then it takes away your fail.
I'm just gonna say for the sake of it, the fact that I saw that I drew blood and I stopped attacking, and then when he healed me, I'm gonna say I dropped my rage. Like I became concentrated at that point.
That's if that's the direction you want to play
Yeah.
it, I'm cool with it, and I understand.
I know you're cool with it.
No, meaning I understand. I understand the concept.
Well, I stopped attacking because I don't want to kill her, and he, it's just a combination of like, okay, I need to get it under control.
Yep.
Like you started going
Ape shit.
ape shit, you started seeing red, and all of a sudden you're like,
So yes, she's
okay,
healed.
cool
She
now.
is awake.
Okay. I will, for my movement, I will
Not cauterize him that way.
Now I think.
I will run upstairs or attempt to start running back upstairs to find the master bedroom because I am now on the hunt for diamonds in the master bedroom.
Huh?
Hoping that, yeah.
I
trust
thought
me.
didn't we search the
You
rooms?
guys have searched. the
We already
house.
searched.
Yes.
Muffins. Okay.
The
Did we find any
boxes.
diamonds?
Huh?
Don't believe so. I found 8.5 gold
We're not that
in a
rich.
letter.
You need diamonds for.
Actually, you are extremely rich.
Well, somebody's extremely rich.
For.
Never mind.
Okay.
Removal.
What were you asking
And
back
for
then?
my action then, or my bonus action, I suppose, I will swing the spiritual weapon at the bones again.
Roll to hit.
Dem bones.
The bones! 15.
15. And once again, it seems that they, with the fact that there's so few, and rather than coalescing and trying to stop it, they scatter
So
and it
yeah.
hits the ground.
Okay.
He was just within the threshold to not hit Nivara. Because she's alive, she can move. When she was unconscious, that's how you ended up tagging her.
Ah.
Sorry!
It's okay.
Karana, it is now your turn.
Oh boy. And what I'm going
Need
to
some
do
diamonds.
now,
Well, we know where to get them.
Mm-hmm.
right?
If only somebody had grabbed us some diamonds recently.
There weren't any diamonds. There actually weren't.
Not in the vault.
No, there weren't.
But there's the wealth to change them.
Have any heat spells?
Yep, we're
I
in the
won't
same
hit
vein.
you. It's
She's awake now. You
Right.
don't have to worry about it. The reason she got tagged is because she was unconscious.
Oh.
And he missed.
we have a
And that is how you bard, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to
I
summon a
want
fire
to get
sphere.
away.
flaming spear
Okay.
I wanna fly. That's how you bard.
and biff it off her going, sorry, biff.
Just quote Lenny Kravitz.
To try and see if the bones
Yeah.
don't like fire.
Look at him,
Okay.
boys!
And I gotta roll a dexterity save in order not to get damaged.
Yes.
Do whatever you can.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's the DC?
16.
Perfect.
Right in
I
the
rage
face.
again.
And if I make a dex save, I take half damage. So
Yes.
Two
it's
bonus
down.
healing wounds.
I was gonna say as long as he
So I
does
need
that,
to roll
I'm
my
good.
damage
I was
for.
standing there like, alright, you go then. Okay, you go then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love you, Krabby.
That's never going away, and
There
I
is
hope
no
you know.
love for Vistra.
No.
No, because our boyfriend's
You know,
been
there's
dying.
all the love for Vistra. That's the funny part of
That's
it.
what this teasing is out of love.
Well, and death.
And in memoriam of her ex-boyfriend.
8 points fire damage.
So,
Literally none of them have died though.
All of them have died.
I'm so mad Gage didn't come to Loxie's funeral.
So,
I mean, to be fair, that was like
Did
a
he know?
9-month trip.
so,
Fair. Probably not.
He probably doesn't
So.
even know. So.
the
So,
DM keeps saying
sorry.
so and then giving us bad
Sorry.
news.
hi.
Hi.
Oh, you trying to play a game?
I am.
Blame crap.
Piranha, you summon a large sphere of fire in the middle of the living room of Naivara's home.
Hovering over the ground.
It
I'll
doesn't
use 5
hover.
feet.
It doesn't hover. It can only be moved temporarily 5 feet off the ground.
Marble floors.
Hey, we're burning the house down.
As it launches across the floor and smashes into the
down the
bones,
house.
That's
and they
okay, I
burst
got it.
into a crematory fire and into ash.
Hey!
It is no more.
It worked.
It is no more.
Now the house is on fire.
And now we're the meme with the dog at the table
Are we-
and the house on fire.
There
This
is-
is fine.
There is fire all about the path that the flaming sphere took.
I'm gonna punch the fire.
Karana,
I'm trying to
Yes.
intimidate it.
Naivara,
Yeah.
She say she could
as you have come
date the fire.
as you have come back to consciousness, there is a brief moment of intense heat.
Yeah.
And you feel the squirming that was all about you
Yeah.
has ceased. Every single one of you in this room watch as the flame dissipates and the ashes that were in the air start to coalesce.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think it was over.
And you watch as the bones that have stopped moving start to coalesce. And they create this amalgam hovering just in front of Naivara. And all of a sudden it starts to shrink until it gets to be about the size of a baseball. Turns this obsidian black and
Obsidian?
starts to morph into shape. Naivara, you
Yeah.
watch as this obsidian black shape starts to extrude and looks very much like a wickedly curved dagger as it hovers in front of you.
I would like to position myself to grab it if it flies at her.
Are we still? We're still.
If it's in front of her
We're
and it's
still
about to start
in
moving,
initiative,
still in
right?
You're
initiative
still in
order.
initiative.
okay.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to try to catch it.
Ilfikir,
Yep.
it is your turn.
Alrighty. So placement is going to be important on this.
You're still on the floor though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still lying on the ground.
I'm closest.
So it's literally hovering like right above me as I'm laying down.
More or
Aimed
less.
down at me.
Not aiming,
It's-
it's just kind of
it's
hovering
just-
there. It
okay,
doesn't
it's
look like
horizontal?
it's pointing at anything.
Okay.
It's your magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
my death.
And it's just
No.
How much space is between her and the dagger? This is important.
16 inches,
16 inches?
give or take.
I can work with that.
Really? Tell us
Hold
more
on.
about what you do at 16 inches.
You're about to see it.
On camera?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. I hope this works. Everyone run. I'm sorry about your house. I am going to throw myself on top of Navara, like kind of dive forward. So I'm between her and the dagger, and I am going to cast Wall of Fire, but I'm going to shape it so it arcs. Oh no, because everyone will get hit. Damn it!
Do it to it.
There's
Do it?
there's a slight nuance here that you're kind of sort of missing.
Okay.
What was the first thing you said?
Everybody run.
Everybody run. They can't because it's not their turn. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I thought they had a little
Damn.
bit for it. Okay, everybody run.
And then,
Please.
and
I
then
am going to hold my Wall of Fire
okay.
Please.
until everyone who is able is out, and then when I cast it, I'm going to shape it accordingly.
Okay. As you say this, you all hear a voice in your head. It's finally appeared. Who'd have known it was this way? I guess it must have had to take your blood to make it happen.
Huh?
And from the stairwell,
Oh,
Maybe it
crap.
is.
you hear as two pincer-like arms reach out and grab the wall, and you watch as that giant beast steps up the flight
Shoot.
of stairs.
Bang.
I should have had a different trigger.
Nagara,
Yeah.
Scuttle, girl, scuttle.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Grab it.
How
Well,
far
at
away?
this point, grab it.
How
I
far
mean, like,
away-
I'm over your waist, but you could just, like, do a sit-up.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the dagger.
all right.
If that was a bad choice, I'm sorry, because we all feel
No,
like...
there's,
No, I
there's
think-
really there's
I think this is
not
an,
much I can do right now.
I think this
so
is Nivara's magical weapon.
I have to grab it.
As you grab the
Demon
weapon,
Slayer.
as you grab the weapon,
That'd be
Yeah.
hilariously ironic.
you feel a strange sensation.
You're dead.
This is
It's almost as if
Feels like
your mind
Stab you.
has a lid put over it, a wall put around it. And you hear from inside yourself, you know how when you think to yourself you can hear your own voice?
Yeah.
You hear this, but it's the voice of a man.
Okay.
I am the betrayer of Vecna.
Oh.
You, and this is in her head.
I
None
know,
of you are aware of this. You
Told you.
are a direct descendant.
Of Vecna?
Of
The betrayer.
the betrayer? And that's literally gonna be like, of you?
Your family was unaware of what they held in their blood.
You can't breathe that.
Not a fish.
I don't have the right spells.
So she tries to
Drinks
inhale
more.
more.
No, it helps. Like,
Your,
no.
your lineage did not know this, as it has been dormant. But Vecna moves anew. And a need to fight back has arisen.
Hi, Cosmo.
I think Cosmo's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You have taken up the first piece.
You got a peace hunt too.
The souls of your family are necessary to finish this.
Uh-oh.
And your father, we'll just say there's more greats than I care to admit.
Great.
Grandson
Great.
is still alive. He seeks to fight that which is standing across from you in this room. Only he has been led astray by that which stands across from you in this room. Hunt,
Thanks, Patty.
destroy, and recover.
Hunt buddies.
Vecna will now be seeking you out, as what you hold in your hand is a piece of the weapon that severed his eye and hand.
So you know the big bad thing that you're supposed to fight to get the other claw?
Hers is worse.
Like, he.
Can I choose to trigger my spell?
It's not your turn yet. And the condition has not been met.
True.
Hunt buddies.
I heard hunt bunnies. Like,
Well, you know.
That's my dog.
oh.
No, she hunts bunnies.
And the boys, you feel that the presence is there. And then you feel the presence move. From your mind into the weapon.
Dang.
For any of you who are wondering, this means now she has a sentient weapon.
Oh!
Okay, never mind. Strong
I'm
have the first one.
I'll have what she's
And I'm,
having.
like, my
What?
hand tightens on
Yeah.
the dagger. I'll do
This
it.
one's going to straw, I guess.
Animated armor smash?
That's awesome.
I was kidding. Sorry.
It's still your turn.
Bonus action.
All of this happened in that amount of time to the rest of them.
So we see his
but
blade
it's
face.
almost
Oh.
like
She
time.
reaches out.
Wrong.
Yep,
It's
there's
like
this
time
moment.
slowed for
There's
me.
this moment of glassy-eyed look on her face, and all of you are like, "Oh shit!" And then
Thinking, it's possessed.
she's back to normal.
Well, it is
Normal?
possessed.
Yeah, she's back to normal.
I'm gonna stand up.
It's
Because
possessed in a good
normal
way.
is not normal.
No, Nurgle was
Nurgle.
one of our cuties.
Son of
He was a
Nurgle.
sweetheart.
So yes, you now have, and then
I
as
miss
you get the
going
chance to look at
As long
this,
as it's not.
it is oddly shapen as what you're holding onto feels like it should be a hand and a half.
Mm-hmm.
But the blade is only about 4 inches.
Itty bitty knife.
Actually, it's kind of disproportionate. It's like babies who have giant heads and itty bitty bodies.
So it's like me holding
It's a piece.
this as a dagger.
Only what's in your hand is made for a sword.
Oh my god, so like, the fuck am I
As long
supposed
as
to
it
do?
doesn't turn out to be Soonga, we're good.
Right.
So yeah, it's really weird. You have
Can say why.
So
could
it looks
be
like a
Dean's
broken off
weapon.
section of sword.
but it's
Tiny little
actually
blade with then.
double bladed like you would have on a dagger.
Okay, so it's almost like it morphed into a
Soonga
dagger,
was
so I can.
Yeah.
Yasha's father.
Oh,
Is
it's
there
dead.
any physical changes?
Evil possessed sword.
Is there
Oh,
any
it's
physical
floating.
changes on me?
Not that
Oh,
you're
we
aware
can't
of.
feel that. It just
Okay.
floated up.
I'm gonna look at the dagger.
And for as soon as you do that, and as soon as you come out of your
It's not
reverie,
just
and as soon as your party realizes, okay, she's not dead, you hear
It's not
one of
over.
the most holy
Making me drop stitches.
howls of anger from across the room.
Ooh.
Oh, and I've got this shit-eating grin, and I look right up at him like, "Oh, you're fucked." I'm gonna say that too, and be like, "You're fucked now."
I cast twerk on the big bad end guy.
Oh, it's crabby, of course he does.
Makes the price suppository
Now-
easier.
I'm going to be borrowing this from a very popular show on Twitch. I'm using pretty much the exact same stats because I think it was just a really cool idea. Crit Roll has the same thing,
Okay.
but it's not going to be as powerful right now because you only have a little pig sticker.
Yeah.
Right now, you have a dagger,
Oops, sorry.
magical dagger.
Let me write this down. Yeah.
It's a +1 weapon currently.
Yeah.
It is keen, which means you can score a crit on a 19 or 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it's like having improved critical.
Sneak attack plus that.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah, right now
That's pretty much it.
that's all you have. There is one small thing though. For you, well, it isn't attuned. You do have to attune, so it does count as one of your attunement slots.
Okay.
There's slots.
3.
Yeah.
You can only be attuned to 3 items.
Oh, I did
Really?
not know that.
Yep.
That's
Cool.
news to me after
Yep.
4 years.
Likewise.
That's because I haven't had any attuned weapons given to you, or items given to you guys.
Ocarina?
Ocarina, my boots.
These are made for
My
walking.
boots are of striding. I thought those were attuned.
Yep.
Okay, so you have 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can,
thought the pearl required attunement.
Yep.
Does it? I didn't think it did.
But
No, the pearl does not.
Because I remember I
The pearl
was
should
trying
not.
not to have more than 1 or 2 attuned items in that first set of
No.
stuff I gave you
The
guys.
pearl does not.
Okay.
So, anywho,
I do have to take. Excuse me. Like basically, how long do I have to take to
An
read?
hour.
An hour.
yep, it's a short
Okay.
rest.
Okay.
Or downtime.
Okay.
So, but here you are. The Glabra Zoo, which you still haven't told them what its name is,
Sorry, the thing.
the giant crab demon thing, is now howling in an infernal
Well,
rage.
I'm sorry, I thought you said that that's what its name was.
Sorry, an abyssal rage. And yes, it's a Glabra
Ooh,
Zoo.
so I can understand it as
It's
well.
a type of
Okay.
demon.
Hey guys, I think that's a global zoo.
There we go.
oh, bless you.
Really?
What do you want to do, Naivara, now that you have this thing in your hand?
And
That's
it's
a
just
tier.
that creature
That
that's.
is all you see.
Still said run, please.
Right.
Spaceship control.
That hasn't changed.
I'm literally gonna look at the creature in just this shit-eating grin, say you're fucked, in abyssal, and then darting out the door with the dagger.
Okay. Remember, you have to use half your movement to stand up,
Yep, I did.
and then move yourself the rest of your movement. I will get you the rest of the information on this weapon
Okay.
as it becomes important.
Okay.
Now, real quick, because apparently I have a bladder the size of a walnut. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bring up potty deal with those.
I'll bring it with me.
Okay.
Yeah, hold it out in one hand.
I can stick it to the mirror.
No, when
The
he-
mirror's fine.
when they made those really, really odd goblin kind of noises, it was when he had said one eye and one hand gone. He then showed me a poster that said Vecna.
My wall of fire, I can make it in a ring, and one side of it doesn't burn. So I can lock this thing inside it. So it's
And
burning,
everything's still
or we're not.
I thought I threw it
I
away.
think we call that karma for what you've been doing to Anne.
I agree. Somebody clip
So,
that,
Patrick?
please.
Patrick,
Oh
fire.
Hunting
Wall of
buddies
fire,
for
I can-
creatures.
Hunt
Yeah.
buddies.
120 feet away,
Objects.
I can create a wall of fire. That's 60 by 20. And I can form it into a ring, and it's 5d8 fire damage a turn for creatures that are within its range. I mean, I don't know if it'll stop this thing, but
We can try.
I'm thinking that-
Lobster creature.
But I want it to be
I like
more.
seafood.
I
Crawfish
want the
boil.
disparity to be a bit more, so it's almost common.
Okay. That was my second one. I kind of said a little better.
That one's kind of fun, but again, it would have to be
Even-
a bigger
okay.
disparity, so it's almost comical.
Just trying to design her new dagger.
So, that is Nivara. Next up to bat is Murin.
Oh, sorry. I'm taking a picture of my ruined paperwork here.
Oh, sorry.
He found the cover to his cheesecake.
Yeah, I thought I was like, oh, I threw that away already.
No, it was sitting on top of some of his papers.
It's okay. It's just the stuff from Mutimus
Yeah.
Challenge, so.
Can you grab the fork?
oh, we need that though.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah.
And a giant cake comes in the labyrinth. And, okay, well, time to take my rage to a whole new target.
A whole new target.
Is there enough room for me to maneuver around the backside of it?
No, because he pretty much takes up the entirety of that stairwell.
Okay. So then it can't move past me then? I'm blocking it from moving forward?
Yeah, with his size, he would have to try and push past you a bit.
Okay, I get through this.
You pass that to Joe. The pencil one. Is that more like it?
Not quite that comical, but
Okay.
yes.
More comical than mine, less comical than yours.
She's got a blade that big. Not quite that comical.
Question. If I give them a chance to run and they don't run, it does not trigger, correct?
There.
You said if you are able. That's better. Yeah. That's about right. That's about how comical it looks. The pencil bone.
It's a
Like
pig,
I said, it's a
It's a
hand.
stubby!
It's a hand and a half hilt.
Stubby stabby.
it's a pig sticker.
It's a stubby stabby.
It's a hand and a half hilt with a 4-inch blade.
Okay.
So you can tell it's supposed to be a sword.
I'm not raging at this point in time, but I'm still recklessly attacking.
Okay.
Tell if it's supposed to be a long sword or a short sword?
Not immediately.
Okay, but maybe if I attune to it, I'll get more detail.
There you go.
Which I'm planning on
18 to
doing.
hit.
18 to hit. Wow, you hit.
I'd hope so. The thing is huge.
Out of
It's
character.
actually got an
Was
extremely.
he Eric after this?
It's got a much better AC than you'd think. I was
Okay.
kind of surprised.
You just rolled a 20.
No, I didn't. That bounced.
Oh,
That's
I got
unfortunate.
super excited.
9 damage.
What was that about 10
Nine
With the
damage?
claw,
That's
yep.
20 cent combat.
Math. 3,
All of it, just all of it.
7. Okay.
It's
there
just
you
dead.
Okay.
Alright, I swing again. There rolled a 1 and a 2.
go. A 1 and a 2.
Uh huh.
You got lucky.
I did get lucky.
1, 2.
That's a miss for sure, I'm sure.
That is a significant miss.
Alright, extra
Like,
action.
you go to swing down a second time, and his pincher just goes,
Up.
and then throws your hand away.
I break free and I gonna try to attack 2 more times.
It's almost like you're not even trying.
Oh, here comes a try. That's a hit. I can guarantee it.
What did
He's
you roll?
rolling one and then the next one after it.
24 to hit.
What'd you roll on the die?
16.
Nice. I realize you had a +8 to hit.
It's proficiency and
I just
modifier.
didn't realize
Yeah.
you had a +8. That's freaking amazing.
4 proficiency, 4 strength. 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And 1 more attack. It's part of my extra action. You're not wrong.
You get 1 high, 1 low?
Yeah, well, no. I rolled 1 and 2, then 15, 16, now 17, 18.
Nice. You
So-
don't hit this time.
Oh, okay. 7 damage.
Okay.
And then what do I do for my bonus action attack? Is it still a normal attack?
You do not add
Sorry.
your strength modifier
To the hit.
to the damage.
To the damage, but to hit. Okay. That's a natural 20 on the bonus action.
Nice.
In fact, oh, I thought it was 19 and 16. So that's, well, I don't get to add my strength in, but, so that's going to be 6.
Still net.
I'm going to need to repair the shit on my claw, though.
Yeah, this was a crazy fight. Only because I introduced this. It's the only reason it's happening.
I thought haste helped.
Haste is
helped
great.
A lot. Haste
Yeah.
helped. Gads, that helped. That helped for you guys to be able to destroy some of the
13.
bones and get me out of there.
Yeah, he practically won
The
that
only
fight
bad thing
on his own.
is if I haste someone, it takes away 3/4 of everything else I can do.
Well,
Why?
Because it's a concentration spell.
Oh, fair.
I can't say I don't appreciate it.
But I feel like it's worth it.
That one was definitely worth it. Yes. On behalf of my character that is not dead currently.
So if I don't add my strength, it is 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Brutal Slay on that one. 4th activation.
No, I was mathing.
Oh, okay.
Because brain didn't work.
I like this.
Moondog, are you still floating around?
20 on top of that.
I don't want to try to sneak through.
From Brutal Slayer?
I can
Yeah.
always watch it.
Wow, nice.
It's just been a long. Like I think it was
Okay.
probably catering to the last time I actually got to sit down and watch it.
Anything else from you, Mirren?
No.
Okay. Vistra,
Yeah.
it is your turn. You were told to run by Ilfakir, and you just watched Mirren go to town on this creature. By the way, Mirren,
Mm-hmm.
you can see scratch marks on it,
Okay.
I'll tell you after.
but you can tell that it has a really tough hide, as it looks more like you're marring rather than
Sure.
cutting through.
Probably not gonna work, but I need it to
Got 2 charges
roll
left.
a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yeah. And I am casting Dissonant Whispers as a. Heck yeah, we'll do it as a 4th level spell.
And Dissonant Whispers makes the creature flee if it fails?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll work.
Let's see here. It's 1, so
And it flees immediately, right?
yes, because it has to take its reaction.
Perfect.
So 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shit. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I need some d6s, please.
Do you want my lucky ones?
Sure.
How
And I have to
many?
beat a 16?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh gosh, there's too many d6s.
How many do you need?
Oh, the D6s. It's a psychic fireball.
Yes.
I think
She said she had too many. He just gave her more.
Yes, I will give you the D6.
There, I had that one. There.
She's using 2
He
of mine.
counts.
Mine did alright.
Yeah.
Mine did terrible.
It's okay.
Mine did okay. What were the other 2 of them?
About the same.
That is
Wow.
10. That does not seem right. But I roll. Okay, never mind. It is right. 18 points of psychic damage.
Alright.
And then,
No, and then.
yes, and then, I am doing what my party member asked of me and moving away.
Alright, as it moves down the stairs.
That's correct.
Attack of opportunity.
Negative.
because it's not moving of its own volition.
I tried.
I know.
Will that trigger my? Because I was trying to get space between.
You asked everybody that has a chance to run. We have 2 more people before that happens.
Sorry, I picked the wrong freaking trigger.
Varys.
So it is now retreating down the
You don't use a
stairwell.
spell then.
It has moved down the stairs, yes.
And is wall of fire.
How far away
concentration?
from us is it?
That's worth it.
Down at the well, where are you?
Would it be
You are there.
easy?
Yeah, you could see. It's down at the
Which
bottom
is
of the
okay
stairs.
now.
Yeah.
So it's roughly 15 feet away, 20 feet away. Moving all the way down to the base of the stairs. The worst part is, it's kind of cramped.
Yeah, he's a squishy boy.
He's stuck.
Not so much stuck, he's just very much cramped.
Door
He
stuck.
can very easily get stuck though.
Alright, I will cast Scorching Ray at him
Nice.
Okay.
at my last 4th level.
Okay.
Nice. Doesn't that give you 4 of them?
Should be 5.
Yes. Sorry.
And each one has to hit.
Yes, you roll 2 hit for each of them.
Do you want to borrow some d20s?
No, I have
Okay.
almost enough.
This is about that time where somebody types that awesome phrase into chat.
Right.
Not
Oh.
one of the players.
Rasingi Enat 10.
That
Not,
one! I'll take that one.
not one of the players.
But that means the only stream I can use my points on is the Wednesday that I'm not playing in.
I understand.
True. Okay. So,
Throw the
plus
cake
my
paper
spell
away.
attack.
I'm sorry.
I had I know 2 of them missed. The one was a 13. I'm assuming that misses. And I have an 18, a 23, a 26.
You only had 4 beams, not 5?
No, sorry, and 2 of them missed.
Okay. So yes, roll damage for 3 of them.
Okay, I believe you. Don't leave me lying.
Do you want some d6s?
Okay, I believe you. I will take 2 d6s. Thank you.
They roll well for you. They did!
Yes, they did. Better than mine. 6,
She used all of mine.
12, 16, 21 points of damage.
Nice. However, as you do this, you have that epiphany. And then you have that taunting in your mind at the same time. Fire? On a demon? Really? And here you wear the holy vestments.
It's holy fire. Come at me, bro.
Does it
Oh, you
look like
have no worries of that.
Coming at me, bro?
Does it look like it damaged it at all?
I'm in the way.
I also need for you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
It's not bad. 15.
Corona.
9
My turn?
No,
9, huh?
Can you roll
9.
damage for your flaming sphere, please?
The one that's bounded like over in the corner?
Realize
Never mind. You don't have a marker on there for where the flaming sphere would be.
Oh shoot, I don't. Yeah, because
So I thought it was a spiritual weapon.
no, because it had bounced off of Nivara back here.
Do you want
It
to
doesn't
use?
bounce off, it runs into and stops.
Okay.
Honey.
There you go. There's some fire.
Use the giant thing of fire.
Right? Because she was here.
No, she was on
Here?
this side of the spiritual weapon.
So here.
There.
Remember that these
Okay,
guys
yeah,
own
so it would have
more
been
for the
right
gods
there.
are.
So it shouldn't be touching anybody.
And then for my movement, I will grab Murin
Yep.
and start dragging us both out as far as I can carry us.
You're gonna grab me?
And tug.
Because we're
Oh.
getting
Are
out.
you going to resist?
We're GTFO.
Why are we leaving?
Okay, I had it in my phone tomorrow.
No, it was on Facebook.
Okay. I will allow him to move me.
Alright, you move at half speed.
Alright, so 15 feet towards the deer. And I tell you, you're a good boy.
Is that leftover from this morning?
And now I need a
Please
dexterity
don't
save.
stop next to my giant fireball.
Thank you, Patrick.
And then don't yell at me. I'm not dying.
You're the one who dragged me by the
No, I'm
collar.
dragging you. I'm clearly not dragging you into the fire.
Good boy.
Doesn't hurt? Doesn't hurt? Good boy.
I'm gonna get all this stuff.
Oh, good lord.
Speaking of which,
Okay.
may I have my D4 back? 'Cause
No.
Okay.
Well, I could hear him going fire on a demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's down.
Okay. How about we try some radiant then?
I don't have
Already
radiant.
did.
On that guy? Or the bones? I'm gonna fill the entire stairwell with moonbeam.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's pretty
Well,
smart.
Say by the house.
I'm sorry.
It won't hurt the house.
It won't hurt the house.
Oh, God, no.
Nope, it does
Just like
not.
the tower where her boyfriend died.
It doesn't hurt. You are going to have to relocate so you can see down the stairwell to him.
10.
Aurora, I
Perfect.
believe you can get it as a 3rd level spell.
So, what
Because
does
Aurora, that would be
moonbeam require?
Pretty
of you?
epic
got
to
it.
use on Oriana. Hit nudge,
Yes, 3rd
nudge.
level.
3rd level.
Yep.
Yep.
Look it up.
3rd level spell.
She would definitely be on.
But only some casters get it.
Yeah, very
This
few
is
casters
why I
get
have
it.
these.
I will double check that right now, but it's 3rd level.
Because
Well, if she's asking for her sorcerer,
Yeah, she'd get it. I like taking the obscure stuff though.
Okay,
I feel like I'm
It
really
does
trying to
nothing
pay
at the
you. I
moment.
haven't done a single fire.
I know
yet.
because
So
it's
I'm trying not to burn this
end
damn
of
house down.
turn.
Your time will come.
but
I
it still
It's
creates
to-
a barrier.
Yes.
I think patio
now what
still
would you like
works.
to do?
As soon as it
Scorching rays,
is cast, and that would
It's
little-
still fire.
spell my
little fireballs.
thingy, but that's okay.
It's also
But no, I literally want it to be as far out into the foyer, but filling it as possible, just so that
Are
there's
you
Take a
hitting
raise
down
on
with
it.
it, or are you dropping it in front of it?
It would burn the place down.
It was the
20-foot
I'll
cube.
tell you.
I'll drop it in front of him.
Yeah.
Or-
Remember when I burned the forest
So
down
you
with
use
my
it as a
fireball?
barrier.
wait, what?
Remember when I burned the forest with
Yes
my
and
one
no.
fireball?
How far can
Yeah.
I get if I just
Fit
let it
inside the
touch
house.
him? It because it's 40.
I'm confused.
Okay, yeah,
It's a 20.
clearly.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Do you remember how much damage I did to the forest?
So
Okay, that's why he's not using fireball in the house.
Yeah, I know that.
math here.
Okay.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to
It's not like you were confused why he didn't use the fireball.
No.
There it is.
Well, never mind.
It's because
Sorry, 5-foot radius, 40-foot height cylinder. So radius is
Radius is half of it.
half.
It isn't a sorcerer spell, so
Yep.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yep.
Haste
It
is
is.
3rd level sorcerer
So-
spell.
Right
it-
under gaseous form and right above hypnotic pattern.
She just said she overlooked it.
Yep, it's both a wizard and a sorcerer spell, that's it.
Okay.
So knowing
Nothing
that
here is
20 feet
annoying,
is
but
half,
she's worth
half
trying
of
to
the...
Enters the spell area for the first time or starts a turn there. Okay. So I'll put it right in front of it then. And
the edge of it right in front of him?
yes.
'Kay.
So if he takes a step forward to come after us, it's gonna enter for the first
Okay.
time.
Hide your buddies.
Hold on 1 second here.
Hide your
This
squad.
is where I really, really, really need to have spell...
We're here for you.
Cards.
No,
Appreciate it.
Markers?
markers. So
String
that you can,
cheese. Oh.
so that you can see where all this stuff is.
Oh, I can have. I have
No,
someone who
okay.
can print them off for us on a 3D
You
printer.
use something that can be moved.
You can also just rip
Because you
like,
can move your
these
I know.
things off of models. And
Yeah,
use
but that's
these.
not 20-foot radius.
Right.
That's 5-foot radius.
That does work for that
Hold
though.
on.
I know.
And
That's
so
why-
if
that's
I
why I said it.
cast
Shannon's got this.
here,
Yeah.
it'd be 5, 10.
Nope, it needs to be bigger than that, Darian.
Yeah.
It's a
Darian,
20-foot
Well, no,
radius.
it's 5.
it's about that big.
Would that
Well,
work?
get some of those expel
Oh.
things from Ben.
Where did you get 20 foot?
That's what she was saying at first.
That's why I stopped myself and went, that's not right. It's 5 foot
Okay, so
radius.
that-
Okay, so that should work just fine.
That should be fine.
Okay.
Just send it like that.
You say, because otherwise we can just use this.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That'll work just fine.
be right there.
Say a 20
So-
foot radius would take up almost the entire house.
Which is
Yeah.
why I'm like, wait, that's not right.
So, Cody, your necklace worked as a spell.
Right. Alright, so as soon as I can see that it's
Worked as a spell
Yep.
marker.
there,
Yep.
I'm turning, looking at Alpha Kieran going, let's go! And to anybody else who's still there, I'm removing my 10
Well,
out.
no, for this everyone, please. So if everyone didn't run, then I wouldn't.
The only person who has
Yes,
not left the
right.
house is Vistra.
No, I said I moved.
Okay,
I just
the mini just hasn't moved.
I
There.
can't reach.
It's basically
And now that
you
everybody has made their way out of the house,
walking fast.
Basis.
your spell can trigger if you so desire.
Okay,
Spell down.
what? But did I? When he said that, did it look like scorching ray? Did anything to him?
What?
You couldn't see it from your position.
Okay.
And I didn't announce that he taunted me about fire.
Yeah. So Ilfakir wouldn't know that then.
Well, I guess, or would you have heard my one-sided conversation of
You're
Oh,
maybe
it's
I
all mental?
vocalized it?
Okay. Well
I
then,
was gonna say you're pretty nerdy. You might like figure it out.
It was telepathy.
telepathy.
Typical.
Can I roll religion
That
or
sounds
arcana
bad.
to see if that? No, because I wouldn't know, and that's what I thought would work.
Nah.
Oh, never mind. I can't. I used that spell slot. Can I replace it?
It's your turn anyhow.
Oh, then never mind. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. This thing is 20 feet from me.
But you'd have to scoot over 5 feet so you could see down the stairwell.
Okay, I scoot over 5 feet. Wall of water. In a ring.
It's a wall. So one way or another, you're building that
And
wall.
where are you casting it?
The demon's
Around the
74.
demon.
You can't. He's in a 5 foot square, in a 5 foot hallway.
How tall is the ceiling?
About 8 feet.
Then I make my wall an arch. In front, behind, and over.
Behind how? His back is against the wall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had 10 feet of hallway behind it.
No, he had to run as far as possible, so he...
Tidal wave!
Okay.
He, in all of his wonderful places that he can go, needs to make a deck save.
Thank you, Aurora.
All the places.
Or no,
you'll,
Cosmo.
all the places you'll go.
And they drown.
Drown.
A ring of water.
And what was that again, Dex?
Yes.
Okay.
If he fails, he's prone and takes full damage, otherwise he takes half.
Okay.
I need one more date. Thank you.
We'll take you out.
Oh, that is crap damage.
We've
Mine
been
did the
rolling
most.
super low.
4, 5, 6,
Well,
7, 8,
Some
9,
of you have.
10 damage.
Okay.
Yahtzee.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Looks like you're all washed up.
Boom.
Alright.
You read too many.
Moonbeam was a constitution save?
Yes.
Alright, and I have to beat a what?
16.
And take half damage if I succeed.
Yes.
Awesome. Roll damage.
Same.
We're almost done.
We can do it.
Thank by my 10s.
Oh, it's good because tidal wave won't break my concentration
Your
either.
electrical unit.
Do you have enough?
It's only 2.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like, ooh.
He's scared.
That's like a joke. Don't look.
That's 18 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
I rolled almost
don't
max.
Look. Don't don't lick.
In zoology, science licks you.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'll work.
Okay, now you can look.
It does.
Now I can look.
Yes.
Lick. Now you can lick.
Ooh.
Alright, so you cast Tidal Wave down there knowing that he's back there.
Yes.
Moonbeam being this brilliant, radiant pillar of light that's cast through the house
Mm-hmm.
makes it almost impossible to see.
Hey.
There we go.
And
Hey,
from
it's
this and
Guys.
from this
you,
brilliant column of light, you watch as this beast struggles, pushing his way up the stairs toward you. He makes his way to the top, and he lashes out at you.
At me?
You're the only one there.
That's verbally abusive.
19? To hit?
Ow.
24 to hit?
Yeah.
And then
Are you feeling a little ill?
Click here.
Click here.
Find a cure. Ill, find a cure.
Little bit of
19 to
stretch.
hit,
How
and
close to the end is it?
14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, so 3 of his 4 attacks hit you. 1 of his pincers and 2 of his punches.
Yeah.
I also
Just, I can
need...
attack a lot too.
I need a strength saving throw.
Crap.
Da-na-na-na-na. Oh shit.
Ooh, 17.
17.
With a neg 1.
Yeah.
Amazingly,
Did it? Oh shit.
you avoid being caught in his pincer.
I was in the middle of doing it. I looked at your character. Oh, it's a -1.
You take 13 points of damage from the pincer.
Well, because I saw
Okay.
Krabby say it's better down where it's wetter, so I'm like, oh, down where it's wetter.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Hold on, guys. He's rolling.
An 11 from his 2 fists as the pincer started dragging you closer, and he punched you twice in the face.
Okay.
Which one is 6-inch forearm?
We knew what he meant. So 24 total?
Yeah,
Ouch.
that was a third of her health in one attack.
It was
Yeah.
more than a third.
That was more.
Oh.
That was.
I will tear through all of you. And
Keep running!
On that note.
it's Navarre's turn.
Oh.
We're going to finish this round of initiative off, and then we'll have to sign off because I don't think you're going to kill it.
Well,
Navarre, it's your
let
turn.
me at it.
Okay.
I can do over 100.
Do I have to roll con to see if I hold concentration on haste?
Oh, heck yeah. You're going to have to roll
Yeah.
That's fine. I rolled
3 times
3 times?
because you got hit 3 times.
Okay, but they should be pretty low because the damage amounts were low.
Yeah, if you're doing it that way.
Yes, but you still have to roll
It's
3
like
times.
14.
Okay, 20, 12, and 8.
It drops.
I don't feel good anymore.
It's okay, because I'm still carrying each other.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Okay, I feel pretty good now.
Darren, roll me a Constitution save.
To see if all my expended energy catches up to me.
But I told him he's a good boy.
It
so
was
he's a good
magical. It's
man.
not like
I know it was. Just bear with me.
oh, I'm a dog though.
Woof with me.
What am I?
What do you need?
Constitution save.
Oh, a save 19.
19. You are winded from it.
Oh, what happened? I feel good. Oh, what just happened?
He's winded from it?
However, this next turn, you can't move or take any actions.
What?
It's part of the spell.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
And Navarre, it's your turn.
How? Is there any way that
That's
I can?
the only drawback to haste.
Is there any way
Yeah,
that I
it's
can
pretty
run
powerful.
in, grab her, and run out?
You can try.
I'm just like,
Try
oh.
to-
Gotta
I
sit-
mean,
I need
And
to sit
from
down
the
for a second.
doorway to
Yeah,
her
don't
and
worry
back
about
out, you're talking 15 feet.
Really?
So it'd be 30 from door to but because you're dragging her, you wouldn't be able to get her
Don't be
very
something
far.
about Oriana having it.
Even if I
Because-
don't move?
should be doing at least as
That
much
would help.
damage as
Because that's
once
what I
you
want
grab,
to do.
once
I'm
you
mixing
grab
up
her, you're at half.
Oriana
movement.
and Vistra again.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. Seeing
But
that,
yes, you
that
can
would be
grab her and get her
could
out of
possibly
the
be like
way, out of
180.
there. Just fine.
You did like 60
seeing
for one
that
battle.
Ilfikir is not
Huh?
out
You
here,
did like 60 in one strike, so.
I'm gonna run back
I
in
did 74.
Okay.
Little
Grab her.
princess.
and try to dart back out.
I need
Yeah,
a
princess.
strength saving throw.
No, Vistra is.
Or not a strength
Technically,
saving throw.
Mistress of Thane, she's
Yeah, strength
just
saving throw.
choosing to call herself princess.
Oh, whatever.
Strength 13.
And they're just rolling with it, so.
Athletics, is that any different?
Hydration spot.
Hydration squad.
Yes, that is a significant difference. That is 17.
Oh,
Athletics,
hydration
not
buddy.
athletics.
That is still a 17. Because I have a
Oh,
+6
that's
to
she's
my
on
athletics.
hydration squad.
What's your strength modifier?
2.
And you took proficiency in athletics.
Can you
Yeah.
tell that when
Okay.
you're trying to take a drink of water?
That's the second time tonight. Did you forget again in the span of 4 hours?
As you reach in and grab her and start to bolt out, one of his pincers
Cosmo says hi,
lashes out
Mike.
at you. You just barely
Another person
avoid
said
being
hi, Mike.
trapped in it. However, you
Aaron said
take
hi, Mike.
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
23
Hey,
points
Ron.
of damage.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Which
Again.
Put you in the room
is Mad
at
Max.
10 feet away.
I
and
live, I die,
move
I live again.
Ilfikir one square closer to you.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't resist.
Well, that's fine. She's
she's
unconscious.
You're
yeah,
both down.
he caught me with one of the he punched me basically.
He caught her
and
with
hit
a
me with
pincer and she
20
tried to run away.
23 points of damage and I was at 20. I
rolled,
tried to,
Oh, you're not
to get
down.
you the hell
I
out.
rolled almost maximum damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
wait,
tried to
why
get you
am
out.
I down?
You're not.
You're not.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
just
down.
Mirren, you are overcome by the haste spell. Vistra,
Yeah.
it
I
is your
need
turn.
to sit down for a second.
Varys, you're up on deck.
Well, I guess I'm gonna take a peek because.
You see Nivara laying on the ground, unconscious,
Of course she is.
And- and
I-
Ilfikir looking confused.
I would have yelled out, damn it,
Will
Ilfikir."
you, Joe?
What?
Just for the sake of roleplay, will you allow me to like make a con check to see if I can? Not that I want to do a full turn, but try to grab onto her and pull her a couple feet. Like I'm winded, but I'm gonna walk up to her, grab her by her feet, and keep dragging her.
Roll a Constitution.
Uh,
Not a save.
okay.
Just a Constitution.
Are you serious?
It's a natural 20, so that was 24.
We should be wrapped up in like 2 minutes.
Like,
I think I'm losing my blue dice.
You have half your movement.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, hang on, never. Ugh. 10, I grab you, which means half again.
So you can move another 5 feet.
I got you. Oh, weird.
Yep, and it burns. You
Yeah.
can feel all of your muscles screaming in agony.
Yeah.
I tried to get her out.
Just
Um,
even a little bit.
Yeah, Vistra.
I need him to make a con save,
I got you farther away from his reach.
please.
I tried.
Okay.
Okay, I'm casting Shatter.
You see me walk up.
I
got that mark.
1, 2,
Good touch.
I'm sorry.
8, 12,
You still smell good.
I do.
18
You
points
really
of
do.
damage.
I smell like that.
You smell?
Thunder damage.
It's eucalyptus.
Half damage on a save.
Yes.
Right.
And
Yes,
that
like
was how much damage?
15 minute
18.
massage before
So
session.
9 on a save.
That's what it's missing.
It actually seems to have done less damage than you could have you thought it would.
Oh, of course. It means it's probably resistant to thunder.
Which brings us to Varys with Corona on deck.
That looked pretty funny, wasn't it?
Put him outside the ring of fire.
Ring of fire. Wait, there was a moonbeam.
I'm calling it ring of fire.
Oh,
to be
okay.
cute.
I almost got it.
Yeah, but there's
How
no
is he out of
It's just it's that 5 foot space. He's still in it in that sense, but I wanted him
okay.
full as far as he could possibly move, and that was as far as he could move. Vistra,
Thanks, that was my glasses.
Yes.
we did that.
Sure, it went.
Varys.
It's my turn.
Yes. Too many V's.
I know.
Okay.
I
it.
will.
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, Death Star beam.
I'll mass healing word again.
Okay.
And anybody who wants it can
I-
have a piece.
I
Vastly
don't need it.
appreciate a piece.
It's unfortunately it's not going to be much.
Death Star beam.
Fully operational Death Star.
You all get 10 points back.
Woo!
Whoever wants it.
Roll a d20.
Why would I roll a d20?
No, never mind.
This is a d4.
Okay, I saw you roll the d20, and I was like,
That's the second time
never
you've done
mind.
that.
I'm so tired.
So,
I get
Any
help.
final-
So
Eight.
so everybody who wants it has that little itty bitty 10 points back.
That's a lot for some of us.
And
Thank you.
then
That's like 1/12 of my health.
I will, for my movement,
I
grab.
haven't even gotten hurt.
Let's see.
Naivara is now conscious, but on the ground.
God damn it.
Get her out.
Yeah, I'll start
Pretty
dragging.
roll.
She's
Pretty
obviously the
much.
one that he wants, so I'll start dragging Naivara out as far as I
Here
can.
you go.
Just pass her off like a
Thanks.
baton. Are you going to resist being drug out of your own home again?
No.
Oh,
I'm just. Also, you see my arms go.
It's kind of nice with the each hold one hand.
So, with that being said,
Really?
Karama.
I'm
For
gonna
a second
do
there, I thought you were
something
doing
a little
Imperial
different
March.
here. Man, I'm gonna go through all my con spells tonight, man.
Yep.
I am dropping Moonbeam.
Okay. Car alarm for a second.
Yes, I can, but there's a reason.
A raisin?
Burn so many freaking spells on nothing
Yes.
tonight.
It's
Well-
pretty brutal. Some of these fights
Man,
are
this
going to
is-
get nasty.
This is bad.
It's not nothing.
Sorry.
You got her back up on her feet twice.
Yeah. Thanks,
And I'm
Eris.
casting Conjure Animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just taking a page out of Kiara's book.
Are you summoning cows?
No,
Womby
I'm
cows.
summoning a giant constrictor.
Ew. To constrict it into the moonbeam.
It had drop Moonbeam.
Can I offer you a thought?
Mm-hmm.
What
could-
the?
You could
I don't
not
want to.
drop
I
Moonbeam and
don't
throw
want.
your
I
snake
don't
at
want.
him?
I don't want to do that because I'll have to leave my staff behind.
Oh, I get
get
you
where you're
doing.
going then. That's all I wanted. So you have a
Yeah, please
constrictor.
offer you a thought. What the?
And seeing as it's still in basically the entrance of the doorway there,
Do they attack on the turn that they're summoned?
I believe so.
They have haste. They don't have summoning sickness.
Let me check it out. I don't know if it actually says or not.
Because it's an important distinction.
Yes, it is.
I think if
I
an
feel
animal
like we
comes
look
in,
at this every time, though, don't we?
I think if an animal
No.
comes into play from summon animals, it can act on the same turn. Just
I
like
believe
That's
so.
what, I,
like a
that's, what I,
spiritual
that's what
weapon
I've always thought.
Yeah.
and summon creature
But-
from 3/5.
Because Kiara's
No,
cows
I have to
stampeded.
roll initiative for them.
Does it say that?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Because I just had her have them go on her turn because I had an initiative list that was like 20 pages long.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, just do it on your turn.
So are you still of a mind
Start
frame
getting
to use
confused
that?
with the shop now because I'm,
Yes.
I'm playing 2 characters at once now.
With a
So
14
you
initiative.
gotta deck many things. And my
For a
character pulled
constrictor?
one,
Yes.
and it created a guard for me.
But I am
And that's
summoning
an
it
individual character.
directly between Monster and Elfakir.
So I have my main character
having
now
it
at a level 4 fighter.
Rear up so that it is in front of this thing. And on its turn, it will try to
five
wrap
now,
up.
yes.
Well, on its
Now.
turn, we will be 2 weeks from now.
Crap.
Oh no.
It is already 10:30, and I know a lot of people are tired.
Huh?
As much as I want to wrap up combat, the last time I did this, we wound up playing till like 11:30.
And everyone was like murder
Mad
hobos.
at me. So,
Yeah.
thank you everybody for being with us.
Thanks,
Timber.
guys.
Real quick, just a reminder to those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, we are officially supporting DeluCon this year. There will be some graphics and whatnot and more information on that as time goes on. So, for anybody interested, Duluth is hosting a Comic-Con this year, October 19th and
18th and
18th?
19th, because it starts on my birthday.
18th and 19th. If you guys can make it to Duluth and see the con, that'd be awesome.
It'll be worth the plane ticket.
You will see many of us there.
Yeah.
100%. Woohoo!
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
gonna be there.
Definitely gonna be there.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
Do you want to do announcements or no?
Tomorrow is Dragon
Dragon
Heist.
Heist.
And Wednesday.
Wednesday, you are going to finish Mutiment's Challenge.
Yes, part 2. Hopefully the finale.
Saturday,
It would be.
is it going to launch?
Saturday will be the launch
Of
of Nerevus.
Nerevus.
Because all my players won't be gone.
I'm sorry.
No, you let me know ahead of time.
And it was planned for.
And
Lots of other people didn't.
in the near future, we're actually going to do something special that is not Loromir on one of my Saturdays.
Oh my god, for the first time in like 3 years.
Yep. And if you keep complaining like that, I'm going to make you level 1 while everybody else is 20.
I didn't complain!
That wasn't a complaint.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Aurora. This is September, which means you can subscribe for half the normal cost for a Tier 1 subscription.
Woo!
So, if you guys really want to show us a little bit of love, more than showing up and saying hi and making chat a blast, there is that option too.
Also, you'll get mentioned in the credits.
Yes, we have credits now that show subscribers and followers. So, there is that. One last time, Minnesota, goodbye. Enjoy your night.
Night, guys.
Bye!